Turn your radio down. Turn your radio down. Who's Maxwell Johnson?
What are you talking about? You know you live, right?
Huh?
You know you live.
Oh, okay. I didn't talk about my mom. Probably let me if I did.
Shawty get it in. 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 Shawty get it in.
Hey, good people. Welcome to Let's Be Clear. I'm Neen. That's Becky. And bartender Dip. She right there in the corner. Welcome to our special show, Venus versus Mars, where we get into a little bit of everything. We have a full panel, so I'm going to go around and introduce everybody so you know who's talking when they talk. It's a healthy debate. There will be no arguing on this show. None at all. No arguing. So, before we get into it, I'm going to let y'all know who everybody is, and then we're going to do it a little different. Although I had some of the questions and some of the topics, we're going to let the panel choose what to talk about. There's nothing off limits, so whatever they want to talk about, we will. If it gets too hot, we'll ring a bell. Won't be no drinks flying, like I said earlier. So, because everybody got one. But it won't, well, not me, I got soda. But, so, to my right, probably y'all left. That's my cousin-in-law, Donnell.
Hello.
Y'all already know them. Miss Eye Candy. Mike's Corner is joining us tonight. So, you know, we got Billy over here in the corner.
I don't know why we ain't got no eye candy.
We got Mike Reed. We got Mike Reed. You know Becky. I'm Neen. This is T, Donnell's wife. And y'all all know Scope.
Hello.
So, we just going to jump right into it because we starting late. So, Donnell. So you, brother. What up, boy?
Y'all first?
What up? Yeah, we are.
I mean, we was on Let's Be Clear. It's only fair that the ladies go first.
Ladies first.
Okay, but guess what? Y'all know how this go, right? This is Let's Be Clear show. That's what I thought. Right. This is our house. So we letting the guests and Mike's Corner go first. That's what we doing. So Donnell.
Ladies.
Tell me a little bit about you. How long you been married?
I've been married 4 years and some change now. Happily married to this beautiful woman here. I'm not gonna lie. Hold on, time out. We keeping it clear, right?
We keeping it very clear.
It wasn't always all that. Just gonna be real.
That was that got married on the day.
Yeah, it wasn't always that.
How long have we married, man? We married about 5 years. I don't know. Something like, I don't know, man. 5 years is some change, man. You know.
It honestly seems longer. It seems longer. Only because we know each other so well, man. That's why I say it.
Oh, okay, cool.
I'm happy to say that I think we got over all of the major humps that most people go through around that family, you know? We hit it.
Well, they say sometimes you hit it at 2 years.
Nah, we hit it in like first 90 days of marriage on through the year. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it wasn't all that.
It was just a little.
It was rough.
Some bumps.
I think we had
some speed bumps.
About 10, 20 divorces.
Mountains? Okay, well,
He said 10, 20 divorces.
Mountains.
Movements.
okay, so what if you could have a panel discuss something, what would it be?
I would like to talk about how come we're keeping it honest.
Yeah.
How come?
Just because of whatever you want to talk about has nothing to do with your relationship.
No, nothing at all.
Exactly.
That is,
come?
I'm sorry, let's be clear. Anything that's talked about on the panel does not necessarily mean it's about us. So please, when you finish watching the show, don't think, ooh, everybody got, it's not like that. We just discussing stuff
this
that
is not,
we
this
just
is not
discussing.
my life.
Yeah,
Nobody's
period.
life here.
Yeah,
What's up, Scene? I see you.
My question is though this: why do women, and I'm going to say women because it's you all that get the reality show TV deals,
Okay.
feel that it's okay to go on these shows and completely make an ass of yourself in front of the world? And I'm saying it like that because that's how I view it.
Right.
Why is it okay? Just because you're getting a check? I mean, so you're basically saying you'll do anything for the dollar. You'll put your family's dirt, or you'll even make up some family dirt just for a check.
Well, that what
I don't think it's worth it.
Well, you're gonna get the male and female.
So I'm
perspective.
asking
It might
the
be-
women on the panel.
Yeah, it might be the same perspective because we talked about this a couple of weeks ago on Let's Be Clear. What I think is people like to stay relevant. And it's not just people that's famous or people that's known, it's just people in general. Now, if you can stay relevant, if that's what you like to do, if you want to stay relevant and get a check and not really concerned with what people think, they're going to go on these reality shows, they're going to make a complete ass of themselves, which they do, and then what happens is it usually gets rough and real, and then you have the suits, you have people like fighting in real life with their kids, with their stuff like that. So I commend the men that do gag orders because usually on most of these shows the men are the famous and the known people. You just known by default. You know what I'm saying? It would be like Mike. I don't really know people. I mean, I know people since I moved here, but I don't know people. But I met a whole lot of people just by default because of Mike. Or because of somebody that somebody know. So usually it's the guy that's the famous one, although he's not getting the check. Because unfortunately, there's a lot of men that won't go on TV and make an ass of themselves because for more than one reason. They probably got some shit they don't want out. So they like, go on TV and do what?
They got to follow me around with cameras.
And I'm out here cheating like shit. So, that's what it would be. So the women, unfortunately, we black women, I can only speak for my own women, we are so good at degrading each other. It's what we do. So let me get this right. I get a check.
And I can smack a couple.
And I can smack a bitch.
Yeah.
And I get to call her a stank hoe on TV.
I'm all
And it's okay. Oh, bet. Give me that 10 G's. I'm out here in the streets. So that's my opinion on what it is.
But at the end of the day, if that's your girl, and this is the one that you have to disrespect, slap her around on TV.
I ain't doing it.
That's what I mean.
But that's just me.
That's just you.
Yeah.
So it's not worth it to you.
Because a lot of them, for real, they're not friends.
Yeah.
Before the show.
Yeah, 2 minutes.
No, he asking me a question. So you not running
I did.
He asked me a question.
Let's move around.
He asked me a question.
Flag on the flag.
Yeah.
Fixing y'all penalty.
He about to get booted.
He
But go
to
ahead,
switch
T.
seats with
Go ahead, T.
It's a disconnect over here.
We ain't gonna say it on here. Still jiggle. Go ahead, T.
Oh, going to me now?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's the women.
My question question or topic will be.
No. Do you agree?
I agree with what you said about the reasons why the women get on here. A lot of times they want that extra fame. Because like you said, they are unknown. They have the husbands or the ex-husbands that are famous and they're not getting a check no more, no alimony, no nothing. And they like, well, if I can get more income, why not?
Do the fellas think anything?
Go. Cause this your department right here, Slim.
Man, yeah, I watch them all.
Slim,
Well,
this your
not all of
department
them,
right
I
here,
watch
Slim.
a lot of them, man. And to me, it's like the white producers are making millions off of black people embarrassing themselves and looking crazy on TV. You know, why you don't think you see a lot of white-oriented reality shows of the same nature?
I'm gonna tell you why real quick. They did. All of them got divorced. Not even funny, seriously. Like, look at Hulk Hogan. Hulk Hogan them started that joint.
Oh, yeah, they did.
Divorced.
Yeah.
Mostly all the white people that did it, they got divorced.
Right. Well,
They got a few that's ratchet though. Housewives
A couple.
of New Jersey.
Yeah, they have their version.
yeah, they got their version. They try to, but their ratings ain't nowhere near.
No,
They the mob. They said we got to get on TV.
Yeah.
Right.
No.
Cause it's real life here.
Yeah.
Yeah, all that joint. Yeah, so.
But everybody likes to see a black people. They just like to see
because
us.
black people love to show
Entertainment.
they
To them.
black people love to
We
show
are
they
entertainment.
love to show their ignorance.
Crabs in a barrel.
And it's real though. Like some people go through what's they're going through what
Yeah,
it
But they
is.
find the
relative.
ones that they know
It's going through
are
some
rough
good
around,
stuff.
they're rough around the edges in real life.
Right.
So a lot of times, even though they may be doing it for a check, they really hood like that. Like they don't care. They cuss you out, throw shit in your face, and do all of that, be messy, because that's really what they do. And for them, money really didn't change it.
At all. It
At
just
all.
made it worse.
It just made it worse.
It just made them
Because
get
now
on
they
nice
feel
clothes.
entitled. Right, do it because they got money.
I never understood the throwing of the cup. What is the purpose of that?
Oh, it's,
Instead of you throwing a fist, why throw a cup?
It's
That's
entertainment.
what-
Yeah, it's entertainment.
See, that's
You ever heard
to
of
me
a-
it looks like that's just in the contract because everybody do it. That's the first thing they do.
That's my thing.
You have to throw a cup.
You gotta throw a cup.
My thing is they do all that because they know it's gonna get broken up.
Exactly.
But if they see him in the street, they not doing
Exactly.
that.
Mm-mm.
That's like if you took. I've always said, if you got two people beefing, put them in the closet and see if they really fight.
Yeah.
Cause they need the audience for them to do something. Otherwise, they gonna be in there just chit chatting. So what you guys say?
Some of them be ready to fight.
Some of them be right.
We got
Small amount.
We got the word. Some of them be
Small.
ready. Somebody be going. So yeah.
Okay.
I'm talk about that off camera.
So, see, we just gonna go that kind of way.
I'm good on his topic.
No,
Oh, what he
your-
said.
your
What's your
question.
topic?
Okay.
Cause you was ready to spit it out.
It was
You
right.
had that joint in the chamber.
Spit it.
Yeah, that joint in the chamber.
Better think of it. Okay. My topic is opposite sex in relationships. Being friends with the opposite sex while in a relationship. How do you guys feel about that? Like your man having a female friend, best friend, or your wife having a male best friend. How do you guys feel about that?
Well,
Not necessarily, don't have to be us, but just
she does have a male best friend.
okay. How do you feel
But
about
I mean, for me, it's cool. It's alright with me because it's like, I mean, she's gonna do what she's gonna do regardless. But that was a friend before me. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of times people, I would say that people get in relationships, marriages, and all that, and all the times it don't work out. That's your friend that's gonna be there for you if this don't work out. So I mean, I think it's imperative that you meet that person though, so you can have a better understanding of I mean, I'm not introducing like, hey, I'm so and so, this and that. No, you need to meet that person and be around that person to see what kind of person that person, to see what kind of person that he or she may be. Then you, as a male or female, have a better understanding. Like, nah, I don't trust dude, or I don't trust that female. So that's my thing. I mean.
Yeah, it's usually great. Because if I don't trust you, I keep me away from it. Especially like for me, like with my relationship now, I told her I don't want to meet none of your female friends because a lot of them are just ratchet. A lot of women these days are just ratchet.
No, she want to know how would you feel if she had a
You just
she had
pulling
a
on a friend. You on the show. Just full of friends. Right out there. I told her. I don't want to meet. That's what we do on that. That's what we do on that.
No, but the thing about it was like, damn, her question.
Yeah. He said, "Oh, I'm coming this way."
She asked a question. Right. She asked a question about a male best friend. Oh, damn, the male best friend. Your friends ratchet. I don't want to. So now if they watch, gonna see
let everybody know she ain't gonna have no friends.
None.
Soon she calls.
Hey, he over this joke like.
Soon she calls somebody. Hey girl, what's up? Nothing. What you doing today? Nothing. What you do last night? Nothing. You busy right now?
Yeah.
Why you got all the one word answers? Cause
I'm ratchet.
I did watch Let's Be Clear.
What's wrong with you, girl? You don't know. Nah, what? Why don't you ask them?
Better yet, go back and look at that show he was on. I don't even know the name, just came up on my time. Oh, yeah.
So the question is about the best friend. She had a male best friend, man.
I mean, she had a male friend that she had talked about.
Keisha Storm, Tyson Cook.
In the beginning that she wanted me to meet. You know, I'm like, okay, she done hyped them all up, and then when I met him, I'm like, this nigga here.
Okay, so, but that's...
Hold on. So you had the gay... So hold up. And dudes do that.
You know where you going.
We do that.
No, you're supposed to. I mean, what do you do?
I do feel like you're supposed to do this. Yeah. What's up, dude?
What's up, size? What's up, dude?
Got to.
Right. That's exactly how I was.
Okay, well, I'm going to go on the other side. And the reason why I'm not cool with Mike having a female, I'm his best friend. He can have friends.
So
you know, there was people before me. I get it. I totally get that. But I have also learned that women can't be trusted. And that's my personal, this is the one thing that's a personal thing. It's my personal opinion. I'm not speaking for anybody else. I'm just saying that a lot of times women have ulterior motives. And I know men sometimes do too. But you have to know who you're with too. Like, it was easy for Mike to know that I had a male, I wouldn't even call him my best friend because Mike's my best friend. But he's a close friend from me being 10. Like, it ain't too many dudes that's going to go sit in the hairdresser with you. And he used to sit in the hairdresser with me from 10 years old.
Wow. That's a lie.
Huh?
That's a lie.
What?
Will we go sit in the hair salon school?
Oh, you better believe it.
Okay, I'm talking about a goddamn 10-year-old. I'm not talking about y'all trying to get some ass.
Oh, okay.
I said 10 years old.
First of all,
I said 10 years old.
Okay, first of all, let's
The
stop.
average 10-year-old's not having sex like you
But
was,
first
Mike.
of all, the average 10-year-old ain't going to some goddamn hair salon.
Okay, well, I did.
Right.
Well, I did.
You usually sit in front of somebody, in front of your mom.
I did.
Keep your head straight.
I did.
Man, get your head straight. She 10 going to the hair salon.
Don't dock me because Miss Marcia was able to do my hair. I went to the hairdresser. So what I'm saying is from personal experience, I've seen women be like, yeah, girl, that's my brother. We've been friends since I was 2 years old in Pampers and all of that stuff. And a whole while, you waiting for something to mess up here. You know what I'm saying? So me personally, nah. You can be his friend. You can be cool with him. I'm all good with that. But all that extra,
Now
it
you
ain't
saying
happening.
yes, women are really sneaky as fuck, and yes, I agree. I agree with you when when to know who you are dealing with.
So that's But that's just me. That's me.
No, I agree with you, man.
Huh?
I agree with you.
I get that. Yeah.
I feel like, look, my girl had a male, can't have a male best friend, so I'm supposed to be a best friend if we're in a relationship, period. Ain't gonna be nobody knows more than I know about you. That just ain't gonna happen. That's just not gonna fly, period. You know what I'm saying? There's no way I'm gonna walk out the door and he know where you at and I don't know where you at. What? Where they do that at? So,
Nah, so she went to Jasper's.
Why the hell you?
right. Hey, wait a minute. Yeah. I'm out all the time. You do the whole time. Hold up, cuz.
Yeah, I agree.
Damn.
Yeah. You on the panel? Jeez.
Yeah, no, I agree with Neen about females being sneaky. They have ulterior motives. All the, that's my brother, I support you, and you trying to support something else, you know, and behind your back, but smiling in my face. That's the thing that I don't deal with. Like it's.
But that's your, wouldn't you prefer that they just if that is your motive and you do want to be sneaky like that, don't you think it would just be better for you not to say anything to me?
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
Down there.
Ooh, hold on. She just said something I kind of wanna branch off of. Because she said if that's the case, don't say anything to her. Okay. So if she doesn't say anything to you when I guess he introduces Michael introduces her, she don't say anything to you as far as coming across as I got alternative motives.
Or just come to try to fake be honest.
Right. She doesn't say anything like that.
She's like, hey, how you doing? And then just roll out.
That's it. She not
Right.
Cathy.
Right, she do that. You pick that up. Now, I'm gonna come back to that, but I gotta get it out since she didn't. Is it now in his court to handle her because you sense that shadiness? Oh hey, all right, Mike, bye. Versus oh hey girl. Either way, you would have sensed it.
Yes, you should have been on this panel, Lexi.
Is it on him, or do you correct her?
What's up, Lexi?
Right then. I'm saying right then. Does it have to go down right then?
Me?
Yes.
Wow.
Janine,
yes.
Wow. That's deep.
Right?
I've seen Shady before.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't say it in front of anybody. I pulled her to the side. I said what I needed to say.
Okay. So you
why
would
wait? And why put him in a position where I don't need his help. And that's just how it is. He'll always say, if you feel like you can handle something, handle it. If it's beyond you,
I got you.
then I got you.
Right.
But I knew what she was doing. So right in the middle of the club, let me come right here for a minute. And I just said it. And that was just it. Of course when I said it, it was I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay, well that's fine, but I'm letting you know that I know. And the next time I'm gonna be taking your face off because I've already told you.
And how you take the face off?
Just like that.
I love it. Well, to answer your question, or to answer the question of the panel, I totally agree. If you're in a relationship, married, your mate should be your best friend. There should be no, yeah, I'm married to Darnell, but John is my best friend from 10 years old. John was your best friend until Darnell came along and became your husband.
So I was gonna say me.
Okay.
That's just how I feel about it.
But that's a good way to do it because he very well could have been that
And I don't have
person
a
for
problem.
you.
And he could be 100% her friend. Never thought anything other than we are friends. I got her back if she ever get into anything. If she ever need me, I got her. But that's it. It's never been
But he
anything
could still
sexual.
be her friend.
Right. Yeah, of course.
He just gotta fall back.
He gotta know that, you know what?
But what if that best friend try to be slick and try to get more of your attention on them and take it off your
She's
spouse?
the champion.
That's what
Yeah.
That's on the person.
Right.
Yeah.
Because we're not gonna know that.
Real quick, Lexi, could you explain that? What you mean? Like y'all so possessive? What do you? Could you
possessive?
she said y'all so possessive. So could you explain that to me? What you mean by that as well? And Shay Chick said yes, her BFF is a male, but like I just asked you, how does your significant other feel about that though?
Yeah, can you answer that question,
Becky?
I
want her to answer that.
What you mean by possessive? I think.
Love it.
Who the best friend?
Which one?
Just
I'm
one.
just playing. I'm just
She like two of them. Both of them. Both of
Who
them.
cares?
Jeez.
No, I mean, like you said, that you were best friends up until, you know, you knew that this is the person that you want to be with and spend your life with or whatever. So I think the title changed. The friendship shouldn't change
Right.
unless
That's what-
boundaries
Yeah.
cross.
Don't gotta change.
So as long as the boundaries don't cross, then the friendship should still remain
The same.
Yeah.
Mine did.
Okay, I got another one to go on.
Mike,
with
she
then.
answered
If
your
your mate doesn't like your
I know.
best friend, then how does that go?
Oh, I can't answer that.
You got to tell her.
What was the question again?
If
your
mate
your
doesn't
mate
like
that,
your
that
that
best
friend,
friend.
that one, that best friend.
I'm telling that. I stay away from her. Yeah, tell them for
But it's okay for her to still be friends with him?
Right? What if he don't want you to still be friends? What if you don't still want her to be friends with him?
What's more important?
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
Friendship or relationship? Hold up, real
Okay,
quick.
then
Hold up, real
I get
quick.
that.
You need
Shake.
a damn good reason.
Shay Chick said her boyfriend.
Right, he's been around 20 years.
Yeah,
Hold up.
Hold on.
Hold up. Shay Chick said her boyfriend doesn't care, neither does my BFF wife. We are just friends. Lexi said controlling who people can be friends with once you come in the picture. That's what she mean by we being controlled.
Oh, well. Hey, Alexia, love you, girl.
Yeah.
You can call me what you want. I need to know what's going on.
Just what it is.
I need to know.
I need to know. It is not, I'm not controlling at all. But the bottom line is nowadays, women, you can be married in a straight up relationship, and women and men do not give a shit. And I have a problem with that. Period. So if me being in a position where I care enough to know what's going on, then I'm controlling.
Yeah.
So they know they ain't gotta have no commitment because you gotta go home.
Yeah, then I'm
So that's
controlling
even more
because
reason for me to try.
Lexi said,
Yeah.
but she said, but your mate should handle that, not you.
see,
But it depends on the circumstance. though.
Yeah. But it starts with them first.
it do, but a lot of times when you in situations like that, they swear they don't see
They don't see
it.
it.
Now,
They not
if somebody say something to you, if I say to Mike, hey Mike, so and so is whatever, and you say, nah, I don't see it, and I'm saying you need to handle it, and then it happens again and you don't, you silently told me you handle it.
Let me try something right quick. But go ahead, y'all continue the conversation. Let me try something. Uh-oh.
Yeah. So
What are you doing?
Just keep on. Keep on. For the question.
What, we about to go to another one?
yeah, we got no.
Real quick.
We here.
It's just.
I guess I could put a tweet.
Yeah,
on that.
we.
Hey y'all,
Hey, hold up. Hey, Lexi, how you doing? Now, why do you
what's
think?
going on?
Why do you think that they so controlling?
Well, what I was saying was, I think what your wife was saying, I think that's something that you should handle, not her. And if he doesn't handle it, then you have a problem with your mate, not the friend.
Okay, she's saying, right. She was saying what you said, like the male that I should handle it in the beginning. Then if I don't handle it, then you should have a problem with me.
Exactly.
And not the female.
Exactly, because one thing I have come to realize that everybody doesn't have an ulterior motive. Everybody doesn't have an ill will as far as friends. I do believe men and women can be totally platonic in a friendship, and there'd be nothing else going on. But sometimes we as women, because we may have dealt with a man who have cheated in the past, or someone who where we have our own insecurities or mistrust because of past relationships, then we tend to put that on that relationship.
Thanks.
Thank you, Lex. Thank you for chiming in too. Thank
You're
you so much.
welcome. Bye,
All right.
y'all.
Later.
Bye.
Oh, that was hot though. Y'all gotta admit that though. That was hot. That was hot. That was hot.
Okay, my twist is this. Basically, what I'm asking is, are you still cool once you find out that your woman's best friend and her have crossed that line in the past and decided to just keep it platonic from that point forward? Are you going to continue to be cool with them being friends?
That's different.
That's
If you
different.
wait question,
If in the
Yeah,
past
that's
your
different.
partner
That's real different.
wouldn't cross the line with that person, but they decided to now be friends, are you okay with
Can
them
you still
being
be in a
friends?
relationship with the person
Nope.
after they had sex, basically?
No.
I mean, no.
Then
Can
you
you
still
be
be
friends?
friends.
Can you
And
still
still
be
be
friends?
friends, and you be all right with it.
No.
And the maybe be all right.
No.
Right.
No. Hell no.
Yeah. Because if it happens
Well,
once,
it's gonna
I
happen.
don't know
It's
what I'm
possibility.
Yeah,
So,
Yeah, because there was some type of attraction at one point.
That's a different story, man.
That's what popped in my mind.
Okay, but to before we move on to address what Alexia said, we never said every male or female has ulterior motives, because they definitely don't. Mike has a lot of female friends that I'm actually cool as hell with. So that's not where I'm going with this. Trust me, when somebody is doing something that's not kosher, you will know. You will know, and those are the people that will be addressed. Period.
Shay Chick said I'm friends with almost every person I dated, and my husband still doesn't care. Sean said he should have been here today.
Yeah, and that's good for Shay Chick's got a good situation, but it don't work like that for everybody.
I asked Shape Chicks, what he up to?
Yeah, they don't work like that. It don't work like that for everybody.
About every last ex-boyfriend?
Yeah, of course.
But
We want to move on.
If it was somebody I was friends with and then we crossed the line and did that, I wouldn't want to bring them around. My man be like, oh yeah, we've been tight. This, no.
You probably wouldn't. You probably
I
wouldn't even
wouldn't
tell
even,
your man
like,
that you
yeah,
slept
I
with that person.
Right. I
What if I find out?
wouldn't.
Yeah, you would not
Yeah,
tell
if
him.
I
find out, it's
I
wrong.
don't.
That's
Yeah.
it. Oh, yeah.
So I'm not even.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm not even gonna.
Yeah, you
I'm
Yeah.
not doing that.
Let's leave that.
Tyrone said, trust no one. Whoever's a friend of mine is a friend of my wife.
There you go. So I should be.
We all right.
We all got the same friends.
We all hang out.
Sure.
Oh, okay. So the next topic is going to come from me because it was something that someone sent me. And this is for the men.
Uh-oh.
So
Uh-oh.
this question was it was an excellent one. We me, Becky, and Dip kind of politic on it because it was like, yeah, that's true. Like, wow. So black men nowadays, based on what they seeing with the no makeup, the no weaves, the no all this natural. A lot of men like natural now. However, on the flip side of that, they gawk over people like Nicki Minaj. I'm gonna just use Cardi B. I don't have to, but I'm gonna just say her. All the people with these fake asses and all of these enhancements and all of this stuff come out the bed in the morning made up, like the makeup artist is right there by the bedside. And these are the ones that they post on their page. These are the ones that like, oh yeah, she bad or whatever. But
What's up, Steve?
But your wife or your girlfriend or whoever, why you got all that?
Hey, Toad. What's up, Tom?
Why you gotta wear weaves? I don't like weaves. I don't like braids.
You don't
I
like
weaves?
I love weed.
So it may not be y'all on this panel, but we want to know why you say you want a natural girl. This is what I am. This is, sometimes it's a bad, well, I got locks, so it don't apply to me. But some people have to wear weaves. Sometimes you gotta cover that stuff up. But you gawk over that.
It is, Steve.
So what it is?
Steve said, I bet I got the air pumping in now.
What is it?
I'll say this. I'll speak on it since it is.
No, all of y'all gotta speak on it.
Real quick, Twisty. I'm tired of the Photoshop. Show me something natural. Like an ass with some stretch marks.
Tiger stripes.
What's up,
Okay,
Funk?
Kendrick.
What's up, Funk?
Donnell.
Let them Instagram models.
While he think on that, let me speak on that.
Okay.
And we've had this conversation before. You know,
You going to y'all again?
Let's
Let's be clear. All right, go ahead.
There has been a time, you know, to where that was my focus as far as for a woman. You know, I wanted the fake ass, the big booty, you know, the big chest, you know, the hourglass and all that, but then come to find out sexually, they are shit. Period. They can't fuck.
Oh, okay.
They just can't because they think because
Tell them how you
they're
really
lying.
Travis says those type of women aren't white people material.
They're not.
And
They're
I'll say
high
this.
maintenance.
Yeah, well, yeah, because you know you gotta keep when you start that. I'm assuming you gotta keep it up.
Right.
Yeah.
And they're looking for someone to help keep it up.
I like a natural woman. I love a natural woman. But I will say the reason why it may seem like the Cardi B's and the Nicki Minaj's get the attention over the natural woman is honestly because of the fabrication. The celebrity as well as the booty and the boobs. I like a natural woman.
Not today.
To me, a woman's body is beautiful the way it's made, whether it's thick, as long as it's proportioned. I'll be honest.
I'm sorry. Not today, Steve. Not today.
That's the lace front.
They say, what's that little line on the forehead from the weed?
That's lace front.
Yeah, that is. But I'm in agreement with Donnell.
Yeah, I love it. If a woman can have the big booty and big breasts naturally, I'll take that over the fake. For the simple fact that I know that's you.
But see, a lot of men
I
like
love you for you.
But see, men like the Nicki Minaj and yada yada yada. Men like the fantasy of that woman.
Yeah,
that's all
what
men like
it's
is the fantasy of that woman. But a man most likely don't want to wake up to that woman every day because once you see them without it, that shit is obliterated.
Yeah.
Oh, dang.
So
It's like
basically,
this.
it's
like
What did you just
girl,
say?
where your eyes at?
Say that one more time.
Well, I don't know about that part, but I'm just saying when you wake up, I mean, I like the fact to wake up and see that you look the same way you went to sleep.
Thank you.
But when you, I don't want that. If you ain't got the goddamn Dale Earnhardt pick through under the bed to get you before I get up,
Your whole face line
Yeah.
pillow when you get in the morning.
yeah.
So,
Yeah, like Mike said, I think it's just a fancy of that because
Cause
I'm a low key laid back dude.
I was talking to you real quickly. He said, "How did he miss this thing?"
I don't know how you missed it.
Yeah,
I got you in a minute. Let's go get his comment in. I got you, cuz.
like I'm laid back, man, and low key, man. I don't need nothing.
Hold up.
What?
Right.
Wait a minute. Let's start this over.
What
happened?
Let's be clear.
You laid back.
I'm laid back, low key. I mean,
You
41
must be lying.
You laid back.
I'm mature, man.
Oh, you mature. Oh no, you're maturing.
Yeah.
Okay.
In progress.
I don't need Nicki Minaj in my arm.
It's hot in this little man. What the thing? I'm having a
Oh my
I want to.
Get a damn fan. It's upsetting.
But yeah, so I mean,
Okay,
let's
real
look
quick,
at
but
jump
let's
up
be
and down
clear.
one time.
Y'all cannot just be getting up and leaving.
No, I know. But now I'm telling Deucey something about the camera. So,
See, y'all don't do this on Mike's Corner. It's always something on Let's Be Clear.
Yeah,
get him up.
that ain't right.
Just hit the.
Come on.
Get that button right there. It's like, yeah. So I just did that so I won't have to get up again.
Okay, well, where's Donnell?
Oh, it's somebody. Well, somebody was late coming to do a survey on my yard. If everybody must know, somebody's coming to do a survey on my yard, take some measurements because I'm getting my backyard paved.
Okay, well, Donnell is gonna be missing for a minute.
Okay. Yeah.
Skiba said, long as the woman don't look like Forrest with one nice little eye. I'm not. I'm not.
Real quick. Get Skiba real quick.
Oh my God.
Wait, what show is this?
Wait.
Mike,
I mean, he
Do I
just
hit invite
he
to
on
car?
the
Yeah,
situation
that's
over
once they
here.
invite us, let it just go. Hey, come on.
It's my show, punk.
Right.
That's all right.
Yeah, don't even worry about it, because the next Mike's Corner, I'm going to be real disrespectful.
Pop it up.
So please be ready for it, because we are.
Boy, well, he said as long as she has benefit 401k and she washed her ass.
I have a question. We still on this?
Yeah.
Yeah, we are.
I got ask now. So y'all.
Hit it again.
I want to flip this question to the woman because I feel like it goes both ways.
We don't have fake stuff on y'all.
Time out. But
y'all want abs.
women do have their
Fetishes.
dream guys. Y'all have y'all celebrity guys that y'all look at, the Denzels, the Matthew McConaughey's, the Michael B. Jordans, things like that. I don't know if that's where y'all in, but I'm just naming them. I know y'all got it. Basically, what I'm saying is the same question. It's the same question.
For me personally, they're good to look at.
It's like 20 of them, Jones. You got muscles on top. Yeah, you got muscles. You got your ribs are cut up as muscles. Come on, how many guys got muscle ribs?
It's good to look at, but all of that, if you always in the gym and all.
Hold up, what do they mean?
In the gym. And all swole, like it's eye candy. Shout out to Miss Eye Candy. But it's eye candy. For me personally, it don't go no further than that. Because you lacking somewhere else and somewhere else. If you got all these muscles up here, then you ain't really, you know.
So there is no
So
package.
it's good to it's really good to look at, but yeah,
Let me tell you, people with them bodybuilder bodies.
I don't like the
It's all
they're building bodies.
Unless you say they're good to look at, but most of them dudes aren't faithful or husband material.
Yeah.
And
Magic Mike.
most of them gay. They on the low. Gay. Check it out. They on the low.
Yeah, most of them ain't working with nothing.
Yeah.
Well,
all right.
but you know what? The thing about that with them being, you know, not husband material and stuff. I never really used that because a regular nigga can be not husband material.
Right.
Yeah.
Like
A regular woman could not be wife material. You know, so I definitely don't go on just looks to say that you're not wife or husband material because, you know, you got really good looking men, stars, and all of that stuff that's faithful as hell to their wives. And vice versa for women too. You got good looking women that's maybe a star or maybe have that type of look or whatever that's faithful to their husbands. So, or their relationship. So I won't say that for me because I've been on both sides. It really doesn't matter. That's just never been a thing for me. If you can make me laugh and I can talk to you for 10 minutes or more without saying what, then you'll probably get my attention. And I mean, because it could just be something that we're both interested in. I'm into football. So if you can get me with that, you probably get me to talk to you. I mean, if it work, it work. If it don't, it doesn't. But I've just never been one for. I've done the whole good body and all of that stuff. It's just never been.
Still the person.
It's the person for me. Now I'm not going to sit here and tell you that I particularly ever wanted a sea donkey. I'm not going to say that, and it could be vain. It could be vain, and I'm okay. I'm okay with being a little vain, but I gotta look at you.
Yeah, I don't feel like that's
So
vain at
I mean,
all.
you know what I mean? I gotta look at you every day, and if I'm looking at you, and like Eva said, you got the Forrest Whitaker eye, I'm probably have a problem with that. Like,
to get that fit.
you just not gonna
Hey,
fix it.
Get that lady
Look,
something.
I had to look at you from
Get
this
that
side.
lady.
No, don't face me.
And about the dudes that you were talking about, Skeet said, you're right, they be on that, yeah. Wow.
Oh, and a lot of them do, but you know.
But I want to know what's wrong with a female like switching it up. Like, okay.
Wait, what? What do you mean?
No, that's not.
We're on hair. We're still talking about hair. I gotta have her back. She called her, let's be clear. Y'all trying to come for her. Wait. She didn't mean that. She didn't mean that.
I know. Everything we gotta turn these lights on, turn the sense cameras on. Right. Oh, by the way, since it's about me, go to her webpage. I thought we gotta do that real quick. Right. But go ahead, Dip.
She talking about hair.
No, talking about hair, makeup. Like, I love makeup, but I don't wear it every day. I do makeup.
Oh, real quick, Dip does good makeup too. If y'all need y'all face beat, get it. She's not only a bartender, she beat the face. I'm sorry, go ahead, Dip.
No, but like, so I like when I go out, I put a face on because I like to do that. But I know I don't have to wear it every day. I don't want to wear it every day. I don't need to wear it every day. And as far as hair, like, okay, so I got a weave in my hair. I have hair, but my hair was shaved, so I'm trying to let my hair grow back. Okay. Why?
Yeah, not sad.
So why is it a problem? Like, you know what I look like without it. You know, I don't do it all the time. Like,
but for me,
I mean, said that lazy eye need love too.
For me, it's like, I mean, however you do it, like if you put that joint in full effect, however you do it, I'm good. Whether it's weaved out, whether it's shaved out, whether it's cut, or you got the whatever. As long as you style it right, I'm good. It don't make a difference if you got a weave or you don't. Man, hey. But now, if I met you, and then we get home, and then you pull a whole.
Now, that's not true, because prior to my reason for my locks, you was like, I don't like locks. And I think he called them dreads, and I kept saying, I don't call them dreads. They're not dreadful. I don't call them dreads. So Mike was like, I don't want you to have those. Ooh, and I think it was just because he saw Rastas. And Rastas don't touch their locks. They just let it be what it's going to be.
Because they look dirty.
Yeah.
But like they stink.
Stupid.
Yeah, I mean, don't.
They are. That's not yours though.
That's not mine, but then my people.
Oh, I had dreads.
Can I get some ice with locks?
Yes. Yes. Yeah, so what I was saying is, at first, Mike didn't want me to have locks because of the way that he saw them in the street. I mean, you know, I guess he just wasn't looking at other people. So I said, well, I have a reason for my locks.
Right, phone. Transform.
I have a reason for my locks. And I told him, I said it just depends on who it is.
No, she schooled me to him because it was a back and forth conversation, but like she said, I wasn't privy to the information that I had my own perception. And then once it was explained to me, it was understanding. But again, it goes back to you. Like
they hate me.
Yeah, like it don't make a difference to me. Like
you got that shit in your head again? Like, but I have a reason why I'm doing it.
I can
I don't
say
really.
That's like saying, but that's just like looking at me and saying, like, okay, it's been 3 days, you didn't get your haircut yet. You know what I'm saying? You can be that kind of person. Like, cause guys, we go days without getting our haircut, and you be like, you know, we get the beard growing there, we get a scraggly look. You know what I'm saying? It happens. So if you was that kind of person, then how would we feel, or how would you feel as a man? I feel some kind of way because I'm like, damn, I'm sure.
I mean, we like what we like on our mate.
Okay.
But if you ain't paying for it, like I'm gonna be respectful. Like I've asked men that I've been with, you know, my ex-husband, boyfriends, you know, do you like this? I would show them a picture, like if I was going to get my hair, do you like this? You know, how you think this will look? But if it's something that I'm really set on doing and I'm paying for it, then I'm getting it and you'll get it. But I'm mindful. It still should be cute.
Right.
My whole thing is to who? To who?
Me.
To the person wearing it or the person I look at?
The person wearing
You said cute. Cute to who?
It should be cute to everybody. Cause some of this
That's the thing.
No,
a lot of women say I'm doing it for
I'm
me.
joking. It should look good on you. That's what I
All this out for you, huh?
No, it should be cute to me.
Right, that's what they say.
Exactly. This is what you're trying to attract.
No, you got to attract me because you already
You
got
already
me.
got
But
me.
no, because what happens is because what happens is when you go
Right.
outside.
Right.
Hey, no, ain't that you?
Yeah.
Right.
Oh no.
Okay,
That's
so
what you know,
I
you
guess
know,
you're gonna have to leave for a
saying.
minute if they need your state.
All right, then they like, wait a minute. Hey, Mike, you see something me? What you mean? Hey, man, I just seen her out this way, man. She looking.
Never.
Unless it's something.
She looking like she need a hair done.
Never will that happen.
Excuse me.
Calm down.
Never will that happen.
Calm down.
Never.
But just because they don't like it, I mean, sometimes you just feel good within, you confident in your hairstyle and you like it for yourself, or you try something new because you want to switch it up. I mean, if my man like Nicki Minaj, then I might go get Nicki Minaj hair, and I'm like, I'm gonna be Nicki and Tia.
Right.
You know, I'm gonna get him both.
But think about that. That's like if your husband come home looking like Chris Brown with blonde hair, you gonna be like, what the hell?
Well, come on.
That's outrageous.
You couldn't run that by me.
That's drastic.
Yeah,
Whoa, whoa. So going
Let's talk about this.
It's still a discussion. I'm saying the discussion should be made. I'm not just gonna go out and just come back home with some damn blue or purple hair.
Okay.
yeah.
Like,
okay.
even if I
Okay.
want it, if
Okay.
that's what I want, I'm gonna bring it to you first. And you know, I'm gonna take your consider. You know, I'm gonna take
Take
what
into
you say
consideration
into
what you say.
consideration.
So
You know,
let's say
but
your man comes- you come home, you go to work, and you got a hair appointment after work. He doesn't know anything. He just know you need your hair done, and you come home with braids, and he has a problem with the braids.
Right.
What I'm supposed to do?
Right.
And this is gonna last me for a good month. I'm
Right.
good, and I like it,
Yeah.
and it's low maintenance.
Right.
I can wake up and go. Like, why you got a problem with that?
My
Wake up
boss,
and go.
my boss told me, she told her when they first met her husband, they've been together for over 20 years. She never gets her hair done. She wears wigs all the time. She told him from jump when she met him, I wear wigs. I don't get my hair done because I don't like sitting in the hair salon. I
Okay,
wear
sometimes
wigs.
people don't.
Right. Take me as I am or don't. And he's been up for, I mean, like, he loves her. He don't care.
Yeah.
I mean, at the end of the day, it's not like it's a big deal breaker. But I feel like if you have hair, whether it's long flowy hair down your back, you have kinky hair that comes to the shoulder, or you have the short hair. You should have the short Holly Berry cut from back in the day. If I'm accepting you at your natural beauty, I don't need you to ever go and try to enhance it and be something that you never were. So for now, you to come home after 2 years of us dating and me accepting you for your natural beauty, you coming home with braids in your hair, extensions, I know that's not you. So to me, you did that totally for you. And this is how men feel.
Oh, okay.
You did not consider anything. So now, but now women, y'all are looking to come home and for your man to say, what? Oh, baby, your hair look good. Yeah. Hell no. It don't. It looks good to you. So it look up, right? We didn't clear, right? It looks good to you. I loved you with what you had in your hair. Yes, you probably could have got it renewed, but you didn't need to go do the extra.
But
the extra was totally for you. I'll accept you for it.
Right.
And
what y'all need to understand is black women have too many options. It's just something that we do. I'm not saying that every option is for everybody. You have to know you. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like for me, I went from short haircuts. I've never been one to have long hair. I had long hair, but I cut it because I just thought that I looked better with short hair. And then I went from that to being natural, and then from natural to locks, and then I wore braids in between, but I never wore weaves. You know, I tried once. Yeah. They don't remember. I tried. It's not for me. You know, I mean, I tried it. Then I tried vacation hair, because that's what I call wigs. If I was ever, when I did try them, it was only on vacation, like some kind of reason why I tried it. Y'all gonna have to get these drinks together because y'all distracting me.
I'm totally listening.
Okay, so the whole wig and weave thing wasn't me. But I see it on other people, and I'm like, dang, that look like my niece. My niece wears
a wig sometimes.
Sarina wears wigs.
They look good.
She wears wigs
are just good
and weaves. She wears wigs and weaves, and I'm telling you, it does not matter what style it is. She go from short, long, curly, buff. My sister too. They can wear that stuff, and you know. Y'all all sitting around and something look good on somebody. You like, I want you to try that on me. I come out there, Joan, looking like this. I literally paid hundreds of dollars for a wig. Hundreds. You gotta pay $500 for it. And then you gotta do this. And I go and I'm like, yeah, bet. I go and spend the money, pop, on this wig. And she put that shit on my head. I said, see? I'll just take this shit off. She said, and you still gonna pay for it? I paid for it and gave it to my niece. You go ahead and glue this on you. Because that's what, yeah, it's a gift at this point. Because as the hairdresser, as somebody that's been going to the hairdresser since then, you value their time. You understand? So just because I made a dumb ass decision, it just didn't look right on me. You know, and then I can see people with really close crop hair with no hair. If I knew that I would look good with that, I would do it. I hate all of this, but again, my locks have a reason.
Well, I think they got a computer out now where you can like put the head in the
see it on yourself.
Let me tell you. But you know what? Those simulations, I know exactly what you're talking about because they do. But them simulations don't work. They don't work at all.
I need to like look in the mirror.
They don't work at all because I'm telling you, my girlfriend decided she has been going through a whole bunch of stuff and she had hair and she sent me a text message yesterday, totally chopped off. Everything, like Caesar type. Wow. With a message said, new beginnings. She felt like her hair, we believe in, Becky know it and Ducey and them know that I have a thing about my hair. And I feel like my hair has a certain energy, so I don't like people to touch it. And I tell her all the time that, I've been telling her for a long time, you have this energy that you just need to let go of. I never said it was in her hair, but I said you have this energy. And she cut it off. I never thought it would look good on her. But she looks good on her. And I said, man, I wish I had this. I swear. That'd be the man. If I did that and that shit look crazy, I'd be walking around here with wigs. I don't know what I would do. I don't know what I would do.
When I decided the look, but I always thought, you know, I got to chop because I've always had long hair, always got perms, always. And then I just decided, you know what, I'm just going to chop it all off. And when I did, and I got it colored, I was like, okay, I can work with short hair. And my hair, when it's cut, it grows back quick. Yeah. I had locks. I never intended to have them for long. I did a year and a half. I combed them out. My hair down here. This is vacation.
So what
that's what I'm saying. I haven't done braids in like 5-6 years.
So what do y'all think about these? Okay, what do y'all think about these men
I don't like
painting their faces and
Okay. Here's
what?
Oh no, it's not the hair, the spray paint hairline.
The safari jump, the safari.
We smoke cigars, so we went to a cigar. We went to a cigar lounge Friday.
Last Friday.
And this guy had
the whole
all this.
He had Earl Shine.
He
had the whole drink. I mean, it was
picture perfect.
Picture perfect. Was all this, and then he had this, and we sitting there like.
I think I seen that.
He wear real tight shirts.
Yeah. He had thick joint.
He had thick joint. You know what I'm saying? But his shirt is like a medium. It's like an extra medium.
No, I didn't envision that.
But you know what? So for me, not mine. But I'm really not going. I'm really not going to give it too much attention for somebody else, man, or that choose to do it. But if you got to do that, just don't have it. Because usually a lot of guys do that because they can't grow beards correctly. It's patchy and all that stuff. So they try to get it. They try to get it all.
Let it go.
Yeah.
I mean, it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate, but we live in that kind of world. We live in a society that puts a lot of emphasis on weight, puts a lot of emphasis on look, and all of that stuff. And for me, you know, my period, my circle, my period. They all know. They all know. I don't care what you ever think about me. I don't care. I don't care. Because you don't. I measure my dopeness, not you. So you know, those are the type of things that I just never cared about. I've never been small. I never will be. I never. So if I thought for a minute that Mike needed a size 7, I'm gonna need you to go find him because right here it's always gonna be a 12, 14, always. Now for me, don't get me wrong. I don't have anything against bigger women. I don't want to be bigger because I'm too damn small. And even being a 12, 14, my back can't take it. So I know that I won't be bigger, but I'll never be a small person. But I don't have anything against someone that is bigger because, I mean, heavy set women or, you know, plus size women is what the words are for them. They pretty damn dope now. And people are catering to us. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, I shop in Torrid. It's expensive, but that's what I like. And I was telling Becky about Torrid. What Torrid does is they start our sizes at 0, even though it's really a 12. So when you buy your clothes, when I go and buy my clothes, I see a 0. That's all I need. I'm a 0. Oh no, I mean I'm not your 0, but my shirt says 0. You know, and that's what they do. So as far as I go back to the beard thing, I don't care. If you like it, I love it. You can, but you know what I'm saying.
Shawnee said she bald headed and she loved it.
Yeah, that's what we was talking about. We was talking about the different. I was telling them about.
Y'all seen the lace fronts for the men?
Yeah, they got it all. They got it all. What we have, you have.
That tripped me out.
And it be bushy. It
They give you a little Odell Beckham a little bit.
They give you an Odell Beckham.
Kind of had an Odell Beckham.
Oh, all that.
Not at gunpoint. Not at gunpoint.
Just I was like,
all right, so we gonna move on to the next topic, and it's coming from Becky. Yeah.
Okay, the question I have is, in relationships or marriages, do you feel that in certain situations that you should always compromise on, or some things you just gotta say, you know what, I give in, or no, it's just we not
Like
doing
what?
it, or it's not happening.
You still have to be over there.
I was waiting for you. I mean, you know, just something.
You gotta introduce me back in.
I mean,
Oh, Mike Reed from Mike's Corner is coming back, y'all. Give him a round of applause, everybody. Yeah.
compromising is it depends on what it is, and in marriage and relationship, honestly, there's no compromising. Because, and the reason I say that is because most of the time, you and your mate, y'all already on the same accord. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So it's really
Should.
I said, whoa. I said most of the time. Most of the time, it be 51%, 49%. That's right. But most of the time, it's like, you know what I'm saying? It's y'all on the same accord. So whatever y'all talking about doing or not doing, whatever, it's gonna fall into place anyway. You know what I'm saying? It's not gonna be a situation where you gonna do your hair today. You know what I'm saying? You feel me?
Because I go tomorrow.
What I'm saying. You know,
I got you.
Or
you wearing that shirt with them pants?
right, that's what I'm saying. It's understanding. Or because it ain't be a compromise. Because if you got that shirt and the pants on, you get the.
Where you going with that?
Nah, it ain't even that. It's just the.
Not even that.
But what if you really like it though?
Nah, you know.
But no, what if you, the
Nah,
person that's wearing it?
You know.
But not every.
bought it.
But not
And you
everybody.
like it.
I mean, you got it, so obviously somebody bought it.
I can't wear it out her.
Know your
Okay.
mate. Yeah.
So that's so in a sense that's a compromise.
That's understanding.
Because you're not
That's
compromising.
You wear it when you with
To me,
yourself.
that's the same thing.
Yeah, that's understanding. Like, whoa, because you got to
That's
understand
giving
when you
it
leave
that
out.
compromise.
Because, and I've said this over and over times, and people don't understand this in relationships and marriages, that when you go out, you don't go out to represent yourself. You represent the door. You represent me when you walk out that door. Right? You know what I'm saying? Now together as a power couple, but when you by yourself, you represent me. Just like when I leave out the house, I represent you. So let's have that understanding.
Oh yeah, we get it.
Yeah.
That's where communication comes in. If you have that open dialogue with your mate, then like you said, that understanding should be automatic.
Right.
Should be automatic.
Well, that's the thing. Can opposites really coexist? Say you used to Prada, Gucci, whatever, but your girl used to shop in a Walmart, but you love her to death.
Yeah, I think they can
So
coexist.
it happens. Absolutely.
Yeah.
It happens. You are looking on.
Yes, it happened.
Because
Somebody I knew, they was always shopping, going to get what they want to get.
Right.
They was always going to get what they wanted to get. Like, whoa. Like sometimes, you know, once you evolve, or not even say evolve, I'm sorry, that's the wrong word. Once you become as one, right, there's certain things that we have to compromise on.
Mm-hmm.
But
then,
you still let that person. You was still letting that person get it when they really wanted it.
Yeah, but no. If it's a situation where you know, I know she really wants to shave her head today, or she want to put that weave in today. Go ahead and get that. Yeah, God. Go ahead. But I know. So let me go ahead and. But I won't let her know that. But let me just go ahead. You know what I'm saying?
I tell you,
I'll make it up.
it's not an option.
I'll make it up on the back end. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, if it's something that you really want, yeah. And I guess that's what Becky said, a compromise. Yeah.
Do you guys believe that compromising on money is always going to be something that you have to do?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Finances, yes.
Yeah.
Always got to compromise on money.
I don't feel like two minds ever going to think alike on finances.
Completely.
So
Yeah.
So who runs the money in the house? Who's
The accountant.
I'm an accountant.
That's
No,
it.
I'm an accountant at work.
Okay.
So at home, I'm an accountant as well. So
Yeah,
I handle
sometimes that shit don't always coincide.
it works well.
That's cool.
Whatever.
Well, I tell you what. In this house, it don't always work because my lips be poked out sometimes.
It ain't always just be like.
I mean, now don't get me wrong.
That's the Gemini's lips poked out.
But you know what? Whoa, wait now. Don't get me wrong. I don't poke my lips out at bills because that's first. I don't poke my lips out at bills. But if I want something, I just want it.
I have to figure out.
I have to figure out a way.
Yes,
So what I did was I figured out a way, and that's just what it is. So yeah, I just.
Have you
Ever
ever had?
Yeah. In your household, who got the money? Oh shit.
Oh, well, she
Everybody
took
knows
the
that.
money like this.
Right.
Nobody. Be like this. Oh, that water bill. That's all you, boo.
That's all you. Remember, you was in 45 minutes the other day. Remember, I just did a quick time. We had to wash your hair and everything. Extra's on you.
Yeah, all that let the water run while you using the bathroom.
All the single people probably laughing right
Billy.
now. Y'all don't understand this.
In your house,
Watch.
is it you? I mean, so it's Mike by default because Mike is just a numbers cruncher. He knows how to
give a shout out to my high school teacher, Miss Tenor, and I seen her at the reunion.
It wasn't Miss Tanner.
I love you.
No, he does that. He does, that part. But anything I want, I get it.
Down to the penny. I missed that. That's the OCD part of it.
So who takes the sacrifice? Like
Nobody. We don't
hear me out. Okay. So you got a cable bill come in, $250 a month. So we crunch the budget. It's either lose the cable channels that she likes her shows on certain premium channels, or cutting the sports pack.
Had an option.
I'm not, buddy.
Wait. No, you let
him drive his car around the passenger seat.
The premium channels got to go, or the sports package. Who's going to sacrifice?
Neither.
So you have to keep it at 250.
That's
That's
it.
And we got to find some else to cut the budget.
Actually, it's
Figure it out.
Then you both need you. Yeah, okay, I got you.
So you got to cut somewhere else.
I mean, if I wanted to cut something, I would cut 3 channels. I would cut. I was like, okay, I'll cut 285.
No.
See? I'm cutting 265.
No.
And on Mondays, I think it's 329.
328
Or
and never.
328.
No.
Oh, yeah.
Never.
I'm sitting
all the killing stations.
First of all, if Lieutenant Joe Kinder, if you kill somebody, I will find you. If you that Bill, why you can't go to every state? Get out of here. But nah, in bills, it's no comp. It's like no situation. Like nah.
But what if
Bills,
that was
bills.
the only bill that you could cut? Because you can't cut the car note, can't cut the insurance. You know what I'm saying? You can't cut the mortgage, you can't cut none of that. But the cable bill is where you walk out.
You got
Who's
the back
going to
against
lose?
the wall right now.
I'ma just sell 3 more Scentsy warmers. You know what
You're going to hustle like, oh,
When it
one
comes
Hustler, they gonna get it.
to the bills, it's no compromise.
Yes.
It's like this what the bill is.
You gotta pay it. You mad? You mad?
Go say it to
You know
them.
what I do? You know what will be compromised? Okay.
She in that same goddamn 48-minute shower.
It's some bills.
Goddamn water bill 412.
But guess what? It's some bills that you just understand. First of all, I'm gonna take as long as I need to wash my ass. And I'm gonna take as much water as I need to make sure my clothes is clean. I don't use my dishwasher. I'm old school. I wash dishes. So some stuff, some stuff is just what it is.
Yeah.
And we get it. And don't get me wrong. The bill is sent on the as a picture. Everybody know their part. Everybody say the same thing.
So I know all y'all on social media.
It's 2 words. No, it's 2 words.
Yeah.
It's 2 words. Damn.
Okay. She was recently with a guy where his girlfriend was basically using reboiled water.
Oh yeah, that's been out for a while. They just made it like she was using the same pasta water for like 3 days of cooking.
Yes. Oh, and if you ain't finished your food, she scraped that spaghetti sauce back in that thing.
It's a real person. It was a real person.
But the dude in the shower had to cut the water off, put soap up, turn the water on, rinse off real fast, turn the water off again,
Don't even do that.
wash up again, then turn the water back on.
It was on one of those shows. I'm addicted or
something like that. And I do like, say for instance, like, I don't leave the water right when I'm brushing my teeth.
Oh yeah.
That's different. Some people don't.
But you know what? Some things is a waste of water.
Yeah.
And I really don't believe that you need to continuously let the water run while you're brushing your teeth. Because first of all, if you're leaving the water running and you brushing your teeth, you're probably not doing that good 2 minutes that they tell you to do. So what we do,
say your ABCs.
and that's your 2 minutes. That's what they taught you when you was little. Me, I know my 2 minutes by the TV because we watch the news. So I'll be like, it's 5:03. Oh, it's 5:03. And then that's how it is. That's just a waste of water.
Right.
Now, but now, if you in the shower and you're literally washing, then you're washing. I'm not for the little kids. Little kids get in the shower and just no liquor soda. And come out and sit. Yeah.
Turn the shower on and then turn it on.
And then you get it after you
So,
go.
laying on my back like
I'm like, what are you doing? So what?
Ain't no soap.
So what?
No, but that's waste of water though.
So
the
what?
Shower is running
That's
and
what I
you
do.
So what? I'm not the one in the shower.
But guess what? Guess what? When they do like that, that's why he paid them extra $4
Yeah, it is.
on the water bill because he do that. But it's not all the time. But
Right.
sometimes in the morning the water is immediately hot because nobody's really up at that time. In the evening, sometimes you gotta let it run because everybody's home and everybody getting in the shower, doing all of that stuff. Right. But in the morning my water come on. And I don't use cold water, so I don't even know.
But what you were saying, Sko, if it was certain things that you had to cut back on, it wouldn't be a bill. It'd be a miscellaneous.
You wouldn't go out to dinner that
Yeah,
or
we won't
something
be
like
there.
that. You know, no eating out.
And
for lunch.
I may wait 3 more days for my nails. You know, something like that. Something like that. I'll wait. But those are bills, though. My nails and hair and stuff. Those are bills. This house, those are bills.
Today, because if you got to be more comfortable in your home than you be in
That's
your
number one. That's number one.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? We got
So I can't go out to the club or go to the bar. Okay, I got right here. Right.
And a lot of times we overdo stuff because we just want that access to it. Like, to be honest, like we don't watch all the cable channels. We really don't.
Yeah.
Right. Not possible.
But
they won't give you
no,
the
but we just want that option.
Yeah.
Because sometimes you come across something. Honestly, Mike is so right because there's a bunch of stations on. Sometimes you're just going through the guide. I'm like,
you find.
But I found a station that I probably wouldn't have known. But they have a station called Hallmark Mysteries that play Matlock. So now I'm watching it. I didn't even know. I didn't even know it existed. But now I see it. And yesterday I watched like 3 episodes of Magnum P.I. So
she watched that constantly. That's how she goes to sleep. The gay channel.
Logo. No. They moved it. It's Golden Girls is now on.
That's station. But the gay channel was good. They show Golden Girls at first. They were showing Chill.
Well, Logo plays Alice though. And I watch Alice on Logo. Yeah, but it's only on the weekend. Yeah.
So it's all back on bill. That kind of stuff.
Yeah, no compromise on the bill.
Nah.
Bills gotta get paid.
So bills gotta get paid. What we gotta fall back on. We gotta fall back on miscellaneous. Like you said, we might not go out. We might not go out to eat this week. Or
you just take your lunch.
Or we go on vacation. We go on vacation. You won't get. You can't drink 4 Coca-Cola cans.
Oh man, Deb just brought when Mike and I got married. No, when Mike and I was planning our wedding, first thing that we
shout out my man Sko, because Sko was there, so I know it's for sacrifices so that they made as well.
Yeah, but with them, Billy, you forgot everybody else in the room. I ain't make a sacrifice. Only Sko get love.
And I'm gonna ask about that.
You just dug a hole.
No, but look, no, we just joking. But seriously, Dick brought us this when we got married. The first thing that I said was,
well, people didn't know the conversation me and Sko had. That's why.
Yeah. So he does that all the time. I'm used to it. I just go right over him. When we were getting married, the first thing that I said is I didn't want to get a loan to pay for my wedding. I'm just going to have to pay out of pocket or whatever. His face was crunched up, but he was like, I'll figure it out. So I went and I found everything. I planned my whole wedding by myself. Well, on my own. I didn't use anybody. Shout out to them and Becky and a whole bunch of people that just listened to me for months.
For African Becky.
Months and
She knew at the time.
And I told them, I said, I had never been in a position where I had the money but couldn't use it. I ate so many sandwiches. And we was eating noodles. We was eating sandwiches. Oh my God. It was, but then nobody knew what we was going to do. Deb knew because she was there. But it was a struggle. I was like, traveling, we didn't go nowhere. We went to Ocean City, and you would have thought our ass was in the Bahamas. We was in Ocean City like, yes! It was a struggle, but yeah, so we know compromising or trying to get something done. But it was the best decision we made because coming back and not having that big bill was
having that bad.
Yes, because we spent so much money that it. Whew. Oh.
You want to say, Sko?
I was gonna say, in relationships, like when he was just about to say, he was like, why do men have to know when to zip it?
Because women
we're
do
not
too.
gonna win.
Women do too.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Do they? Do they?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. In a conversation where you feel like you wasn't going to win. Don't lie to the people. Don't lie to the people.
Oh, Bernard.
Oh, he's right. Oh, of course, I'm going to argue that.
We know.
We know.
Y'all never see. Y'all never see my
Hey, that is knowing yourself.
Yes. Y'all never see don't know, but I'm here to tell you. I call you the right.
No, we know.
I call
we
it
have
like
to know
Frank.
when to shut up too.
Yeah.
We do. We do. We have to know when to shut up. My thing that I want to ask, just kind of piggybacking off of that, is why do, and I'm only saying this because I see men do it more. Why do men, when they caught in a situation and they dead ass wrong, they say such hurtful things?
No, I don't do that.
I do.
I'm sorry. I don't. I've never done that.
I do.
I try not to. I try not to because I'm not. What you say? Not because I mean, if I do that,
you gotta be clear.
there's no coming back from
You
that.
gotta be clear when you got friends on the panel.
There's no coming back from that.
You come back and what?
When you put a woman down, there's no coming back from that. She's gonna not let that die ever. She's gonna bring that up for the rest of your life. Huh?
No, I'm a victim. I'm not a
You're not a
victim. I'm not a victim. I'm that guy.
that guy or what?
Oh yeah, I'm saying.
Right, you about to.
I'm
Most
saying
hurtful thing.
Yes.
Is it because
Even
is
though
Yes.
it
you're
spite?
wrong or
Yes.
just when you're
Just
mad.
because.
Or
Even though I know
But have
I'm
you
wrong.
learned?
No.
No
So
what?
you're just gonna always
People
do.
who-
I would try to be more conscientious of the things I say later on in life, but I am that guy.
What you mean?
You were,
you,
you think.
you were that.
I used
Right.
to be that.
I
I
am
always
that
agree
guy.
with him because I'm a fellow Virgo.
But now
I
I'm getting to a point.
Hello, Virgo.
No, I'm that guy that I will say I have done. I don't know what tomorrow holds, but I was that guy to say the most hurtful things, even though I know I was wrong.
Yeah. Okay.
And what happens is, in saying them hurtful things, you really try to convince yourself that the shit you're saying is the right shit.
Right.
Is the right
Yeah,
shit.
that's that ego.
I don't give a shit. I don't give a damn what you say or what you thinking about. I don't give a shit. I'm wrong. I'm right. Your ass wrong. Shut the hell up. I don't give a shit. And then like, but when you separate the situation and you like, yeah, fuck. I don't about done that bullshit. I don't give a fuck about that shit. No. I knew I shouldn't have did that shit. But I don't give a fuck. Right. But shit, I'm fucking right. So I don't give a shit. Right, yeah.
Damn.
That damn. Right
I ain't
there.
gonna let me
That
get
damn.
down.
That damn.
Nope.
You never.
She gonna
It's
ride
that
me.
damn.
Was that a little too hard?
Like, go too
No,
far.
that shit wasn't hard. You said what the fuck you wanted to say, this and that, this and that. I don't give a shit about none of that. Really? No remorse, no nothing.
Sound like Mike got.
But no,
It sound like Mike got a little Gemini.
then when you see it, then the person that you felt that way about, you know what I'm saying? It's like, because mentally you thinking, this is what I really feel, this is what I really mean.
Yeah.
Because I'm mad. But then you see
In
that
that
person.
moment. Maybe.
Did I?
You know you fucked up, right? You know that.
Dang.
I'm gonna fix it.
Nah, no, you can't fix it.
You can't.
But that's what like Sko said, you never can fix it. But what you do is, you know,
Yeah, that's the part right there. That's the subtle part.
That'll get you out there. That'll get you out every time.
hey, let's go out see.
Yeah.
Like JR just said.
Yeah.
JR said, I'm all like he's right, JR. JR said he's always right. That's what I'm saying. It's like it's hurtful to say. Do I want to get better in that situation? Yeah, I do because
We need to.
we do. I know. Well, I can't say me because I can't speak for somebody, but for me, I need to get way better than that because I do.
What?
Oh, definitely.
I'm trying to.
Why in the world would you even do that?
And that's a question I kind of had to ask myself in order for me to get better.
Okay, but let me.
So wait, hold up, real fast. Hold up before you say something.
Anger, though.
Because you're a Virgo,
Yeah.
right? Yeah. So you done said some hurtful shit.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's how he got divorced like 10, 20 times in that first year. Yes, I didn't say it all.
What?
No,
Okay,
see,
so-
in the moment, okay.
You know what? To
in
know
the-
y'all,
in
to know
the
y'all
moment-
today, you would have never imagined that y'all had that shit.
That's good.
Okay.
I mean, we doing a great job.
In the moment,
I mean, we have really
In the what?
in the moment,
JR said he
it's like
always
a
right.
lot is going through your
JR,
mind in
we
that
are.
moment.
We are, JR.
And so
Men?
while you're in that
We are.
moment, you're just like, I have to win this. And so while
No,
he,
you talking to him.
yeah,
No, him. The side
Yeah.
you left.
Yeah.
That's how he feels.
yeah, you have to win this. So it's like, we Virgos, we gotta win this. Oh,
Win.
yeah,
This is about winning. I'm
So
trying to hurt.
no, it's not about winning. It's about.
But I only do that when I'm mad. Not, I mean, if I'm wrong, I'm not going to say some hurtful stuff.
Oh,
But
for
I'm
y'all,
But if you're,
Oh, my- my-
real quick,
go ahead,
y'all
go ahead,
know
please.
If I'm wrong, I'm wrong.
This is my friend Becky. She's going to hell soon, so I just want y'all to enjoy her while she's here.
Damn.
And she's gonna take when she go to hell, she's taking over.
Okay.
I love her to death.
But yeah.
Oh, and she has a sidekick that's going to hell with her.
Your shoes.
Our Jesus said we good.
Yeah.
But
no.
I know
Hold up,
sidekick.
hold up, real
We
quick.
both going to hell, but we ain't sidekick.
But real quick, Why do you want to hurt them so bad?
Because they hurt me.
And why do you? But wait a minute. Why do you feel like you in a position to ask her? Because you do the same damn thing.
So do hurt people really hurt people?
Let me
That
ask
was
you.
Yes.
Rochelle said she
That's
wrong.
right.
Rochelle said she wrong. She
Hurt
admitted
people do
later.
hurt people. Yeah, they do.
So you know
it's
what?
a defense mechanism.
So let me be the person that speaks for people like me and them, the ones that's receiving that.
Okay.
Okay. That is the worst that you can do to a person as far as when there's a situation and you know you are not wrong at all. And now you have to recognize negative transference of
Oh,
energy.
he had the carbohydrate though. Are you done? Are you done?
You know, you have to understand the negative transference of energy. I've allowed it to happen. And then I learned from it because I allowed something that I'm very open with using Mike because everybody's going to know Mike. It's been him for 13 years. So it's going to be, I've allowed what he said to make me mad enough that I cry. And it's not even a sad cry.
Ooh,
It's a mad as shit cry. Right? So the last time that he said hurtful shit, I wasn't even in any condition to drive. I shouldn't have been driving. But I was that mad, and I put this on everything, that if I stayed in here, I would have wanted to hurt him. So, because I know how to control my anger and control what I'm doing, I know me. You got to know you.
Yeah, that's true. You gotta know you.
And I wanted to literally take a fork and rip his eyes out. And
how you gonna do that?
Just like that. And I really saw myself.
Wait, what?
Yeah. I envisioned myself doing it. And I did that, and I just got in my car, and Mike's aunt, who's my aunt, came over here to diffuse it.
Real quick, if you want to know if your family, that's your significant other, tell your family.
That's true.
Tell your family.
Oh, your side of the family?
Yeah, tell your family.
Wow.
Fuck her. XYZ. Yada yada yada.
And
See what your family
See
do.
what they do.
And for the record, he never said fuck me.
No, see what they do.
Now that's the old.
Just like he said.
You ain't
see what
gonna
your
say
family
fuck.
do.
No, you can be all mad that you
No,
want.
I know. I just said the fuck you just said, but
Yeah,
that's how you find out.
That's how you find out.
Yes.
Significant other.
That's a good tester.
So
It is.
she came to diffuse it. She came to diffuse it, and her words to me was, "You leave his ass here, and you go with me. Fuck him." That was her words, and I told her, "I know me. I know me. I need to roll by myself." Okay, I went and did shit that I needed to do. I went to bang. I went literally. I became Janine again, and I went and did what I had to do. So I'm saying for us, that is terrible, and you really should not do that. And I'm the kind of person that I just don't say hurtful shit.
Okay, let me say this though.
Yeah, because
Now, hold on.
Hold on. I need to know how you almost got shot with your own gun.
Oh no, let him speak
No,
first.
No, we don't do that. No, I need that. I need that first.
No, come on, so.
Real quick.
Damn, I said before. I didn't say nothing about it.
When do you, as an adult, and you know in your relationship that what they say they really didn't mean? They just mad right now. And when you just say, okay, they just
Maturity.
Nah,
you know.
no.
that's my thing.
That's maturity.
When the person knows you.
Maturity.
Nah, no, the person can know you sooner than you mature. Because the shit that you did was not mature at all. Okay. You was real immature.
Yeah.
The person that's dealing with your ass has, when they know you.
Well, then let me ask you this.
No, we're not. No, you ask me
If that's
shit.
the
No, you
case,
ask me
then that's the
shit.
case.
No, damn, man. Don't ask me shit.
Hold on, I got a
No,
question now.
Y'all trying to eliminate the question.
All right, hold on.
We need to know about the attempted murder. We need to know about the attempted murder.
Don't worry about it. You know what? I'm gonna call it.
It didn't get that far.
I'm gonna call Nee from the black ball head dude.
It didn't
They
get
see
to
me.
attempted
They
murder.
say that's homicide.
No,
That's homicide.
it didn't get
to
that
the
far.
homicide.
Okay, what happened?
Obviously.
I
You
right there.
She
It's so
fucked up.
embarrassing, man.
It's not embarrassing.
Yes, it is.
It's like
That's
Okay.
really
First of all,
If anything, that's embarrassing to me.
ain't nobody
No.
here. It's just us.
Yeah.
It's family.
For my man. Everybody 800 views.
Oh well, for my man.
Everybody 800 views.
Yeah, this is for my man.
Okay, we were going through something where
Pre-marital issues. Put it like that.
but we was married at this time. We were going through something where it was infidelity issues on his part, and I had warned him to stay away from this person, but of course he can't because
That naive
technically-
factor that you spoke about
technically
earlier.
she's his baby mom, so he can't. But the way I was telling him on how he needs to draw a line,
Right.
he wasn't doing or whatever. So then I got my proof. We switched phones this day because I was like, no, let's switch phones. You don't need to talk to nobody. You're going to work. Let's switch phones, and I got all my
Stop right
evidence.
quick. Stop right there.
That's not what she
Stop
said.
right there. Hold
That is
on. Wait a minute.
not.
Wait a minute. No. Let's cut everything.
But that's
Hold
not
on.
that.
Stop real
He's
quick.
not right on
Wait a
what
minute. Wait a minute. Let's stop right. Let's stop real quick. Because I need to add somebody on the panel. Would they ever do that shit? Go!
What, man?
She said they switched phones for the day.
Which phone?
But when she, no, when she said it, because when she said it, Sko said it.
Oh, yeah.
That's why I stopped.
That is not what happened. But that's not how that went down.
Sko said, oh,
Through me,
hell
through
no.
the phone and everything. It just that was.
That is not how that went down.
But let her
No,
finish.
no, no,
Let her finish.
no.
Y'all switch phones.
After me getting all my evidence,
Oh, hold on. Go back. Y'all switch phones.
we switched phones. Yeah.
No.
This is good.
Did you? We did switch phones.
Okay.
And I called.
It wasn't the brown sugar joint, but you picked the wrong phone up.
No. We had
Gave
different
you a
phones.
phone.
We
Oh, Sko
switched
got a problem.
phones
Sko got a problem.
because he said he had nothing to hide or whatever. So a lot of the lies that I keep.
Dummy. Damn, dummy. Oh, damn.
Come on, man.
You don't give a
I keep my text messages.
Okay.
Between us.
Right.
I erase every text message between me and anybody else. I keep ours because I kind of had my thing.
You a racist?
Watch your words. Watch
With
your
my
words.
mom, with anybody. If you
Watch
text
your
me,
words.
erasing.
Mhm.
Because I need to keep the history. I need to keep
That is not
my phone doesn't hold that much data, so I'm trying to hold.
anything to hide.
Oh,
race.
Okay.
Is the
Sorry.
bottom
You're not a race.
You stepped in it. You stepped in it.
Let's
go. Let's go. You do it. There you go.
Let me get this right.
Here we go.
Okay, I needed
When
to.
y'all switch phones, did y'all have like a 2-minute hiatus before you switch phones?
No, I'm talking about period. I was trying to keep his text.
So when you
messages.
say switch phones right now, he just handed
Yes,
you.
yes.
We did not switch phones.
So I stayed at home like
Yes.
that.
She took my phone that day.
I stayed at home that day.
She
I stayed at home that day.
and you had my phone that day.
So how did I get it?
You
But
took
go ahead.
it.
Go ahead with the story though.
Okay, anyway.
You
So
had the phone.
And for me, it
Wasn't no
would be
drinks
real
Friday.
hot. It would be real hot that she took my phone, right? She'd be like, I need the phone back. Give me phone. Please give me phone. So when she has taken my phone, I gotta give it to her.
This man said, please give it back, please. Give him a phone.
This for me.
Somebody answer my phone.
Another bottle?
anyway,
Go with the rest of the story.
I called friends and his
What's up,
friends
you having
that
his
I know-
phone?
Yes, I know.
No, wait.
Okay, wait.
Okay,
No,
I
wait.
got my
That was not part
evidence.
of the
Let's go be loyal. Let's go be
I'm
loyal.
going to the part where I
Wait, you
almost
gotta let her finish. The story takes
Okay.
too long. Let her finish.
again. He had an instance where he
Hi,
was
cousin.
supposed to have gone out with a male coworker for their birthday, but his baby mom had texted him that same night she loved him, and he texted back he loved her back.
Oh.
So I found my evidence by calling that friend saying, "Hey, did y'all go out this particular night?" And he was like, "No, I'm Muslim. We don't go out on Friday nights or whatever the case may be." That was my evidence.
I don't celebrate birthdays.
That was my evidence right there. So anyway,
Ramadan.
that gave me what I needed. You was obviously out with her, and you text her to make sure she
Hold on,
didn't
what's
get mad at
obviously
her.
me? That don't mean it's obviously y'all.
Let her finish.
Look, I had enough. So while he's on his way home,
This was like
Oh,
the
whatever.
first.
while he's on his way home,
Right.
his guns are in my closet.
Go ahead, man. Don't do that.
He got burners in the closet.
Let's edit this part out.
I'm sorry. You know what? I'm sorry about my family.
That was years ago, cuz.
Yeah, it was.
All right,
Years
so
ago.
let's get to the part when you pull your head out.
Okay.
Wait a minute though.
For some reason,
hold
I
up.
had to.
Get to the part when she did what?
When she
Yeah.
pulled her dad out.
So while he's almost like 10 minutes away from the house, because he called me and said he's
Hold up.
away.
Alexia and Rochelle got the eyes up because they both police officers. Alexia
and Rochelle, this is long.
This was like 6 years ago. Hey, look, 6 years ago.
They're registered.
Yo, both of them like this over the eyes. They both police. Go ahead.
Look. We ain't at my house. You don't know where I live at. No address on this.
Right.
But
Go in the
anyway.
closet.
225.
I don't have anything. I don't have none of that. And the one I do got, that joint is registered, so I'm good.
So
I don't have none of them
I
joints
go in the
no more.
closet and me, I like to have
No, let her finish.
I like to have my
Finish, though.
conversations with myself so I know how they're gonna play out sometimes.
She said here
So
doing
I
roll.
know.
Oh, she role playing.
So I'm
Real quick. You got to do what?
She role playing. She role playing
I'm
right
so
now.
crazy, okay?
You're not crazy because I
Okay, what I'm gonna say?
Hold on, time out. Every lawyer manager said I do it too. All y'all crazy. I just got my next topic off of what they just said. I got my next topic. Don't worry. I got it.
You can give us. So we
Don't
plan
worry.
out
I
when
didn't
we
hear her
say
say
that.
that. You fight in a 3-bedroom apartment.
She said there's 5 answers we can get.
So we trying to play out at each answer you give us. How we gonna come back at you?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we like if I
Yeah.
say, well I've seen.
You give it up too much.
Oh, I'm sorry. No.
She already gave it up to me. Like she
Well, yeah, this ain't no Virgo shit. Like, this is woman shit right here.
Okay. So anyways, I was planning out how the conversation was gonna go.
I'm recording this.
Okay. And as I was planning it out, I grabbed his gun and was like, yeah, I'm gonna make him confess. And while I'm doing this, it just went off. And I was like,
She pulls the trigger. Why she?
Oh, we got a headline trigger.
shot the
Yeah.
door. Like, oh,
Jesus.
I
know my
So basically,
I knew what I was doing.
You almost shot your goddamn foot off.
Own stuff.
So by the time he got home, I just was like, you know what? We ain't gonna have this conversation. Look, you just gotta go.
not.
You just gotta go.
That shit, you done shot the gun off. That's why.
You just
So
gotta
look,
go.
I get there.
Hold up, wait a minute, hold up. You did what?
Hold on.
I cut myself in the process of trying to stab my ex.
She said, "Practicing on yourself."
Having that shit with herself.
No,
so when he come in, I'm gonna cut him.
Oh, no,
I'm gonna cut him like this. Oh shit.
I grabbed it and he was right there. And yeah.
Go ahead.
So I come to
Oh
the
my
house.
God, you say talking about?
She tells me what's going
Oh,
on, what she just did. After we had, situation. I go upstairs. I'm supposed to be getting my clothes, getting my stuff. I'm leaving.
Now let me finish. Go ahead. You
What
leave
did
it.
you do to her
I'm in the
phone
closet.
while you had it?
Huh?
Did you go through her phone while you had it? Because she clearly went to yours.
He was at work. I mean,
I knew I was dirty.
He knew.
I didn't have anything to suspect of her.
Smash that.
Then I got by now.
No, but go ahead. You
Yes.
Now, go ahead. You did.
You said you were being shot.
Anyway,
Let's go. Keep talking.
I get there. She doing what they do. Yap. I'm upstairs. I'm trying to gather my clothes and looking around. I noticed my box that my jump was in. Looking around. I'm like, okay. So I grab the jump. It's a little warm. I'm like, oh shit, like what's going on? I ain't been here 2 days now. Should not be warm at all. 2 days. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I knew that was going to
Because what did you say?
She said he had to go.
Don't bring your ass home. Go chill with that bitch.
did you go chill with that bitch?
Nah, I went to my mother's house and she knew exactly what it was. Right down the street at home. But anyway, she tells me what happened, what she did.
Go
She
chill with
shows
that bitch.
me
Bring your ass.
the evidence of what she did. So immediately I'm like, okay.
She called
Yeah, these youngs gotta go.
Right. So you got rid of.
That's a code.
See, Lexi and Rochelle, he got rid of. Can't get shot with your own shit.
Yeah,
That's
he was
just a
like,
code
I
that I
gotta
live
sell
by.
these. I can't go do
They're all gone now. The one I have now is registered. You can look it up.
It's all
I don't
good.
care.
It's all good. You don't have it now.
Yeah, I don't have none of them. Wasn't gonna get shot with my own gun. But after that, I knew she was serious. She wasn't playing.
I felt like you hurt my heart, I'm gonna hurt you. And it was just
that hurts you.
I mean, he hurt me emotionally, but I'm
go.
gonna hurt him physically.
And I'm honestly grateful that she
But my thing is, I wasn't
the head trigger pulled before I got there, because she would have been blah 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 with me and with my own shit. So I'm happy that it happened that way.
Right.
No.
No.
I mean, I shot a few before. My cousin showed me, but this was
take the clip out.
it's not that kind of. It was a revolver.
I had a revolver, John.
I don't know.
She had 38. She had 38.
Okay, so we gonna get off of this.
Next.
Yeah, this fatal attraction.
But why go to the phone? Okay, let me ask you a question.
Next.
Why look for something when you know you want to find it?
No,
well, I'm gonna tell you. Hey, hold on.
Hold on.
Let me tell you something. Anything I found out, I've never had to go looking for.
I didn't either. I never have either.
Now that's the one thing. I'm not gonna pick your phone up. I'm not gonna pick your phone up.
Every time I told him I know that something's going on because she's sending you pictures of herself and stuff like that. And I kept saying, and he denied it for a whole year. And his mom even helped him deny it.
First of all, here's the thing. Here's the thing, and I'm gonna give y'all a little secret, just a little bit. When a woman thinks something, she's been thinking it for a while. She already knows it. It's just we don't have anything to
nail it. To make it concrete.
We don't have anything to nail it.
This time he can't deny it if I'm showing you text messages and all this stuff.
This is old. This is old. Come on down. You was like.
Give me Tiger Cutaway.
So what I'm saying is, we already know. Yeah. We already know.
I will say, I would agree with that. I would agree with that.
Hold on. We already know. We already know. Just know that we already know we don't have what we need. Right? Now, some women go about it wrong. They do go into phones. They do check your phones and look for stuff. Now, mind you, I've gotten what I've learned and what I found out was happening. I did get it from the phone, but it wasn't because I did like this.
It's because it popped up on it.
No. It's because you are so drunk or gone where you going. You go like this.
We make mistakes. We make a lot of mistakes.
Oh, well, thank you, man. So I'm dead serious. So you don't necessarily, even though what I know and what I learned in the past was from the phone, I do believe in you having some form of privacy.
Okay, but that question was for both sexes. So, men, my fellows, right here, why go looking for trouble if you know you're going to find it? I'm a be person. I'm not gonna go on.
I'm the type of person. Yeah, I don't ask questions. I don't ask questions that I really don't want to know the truth to, and I don't go looking for drama. I don't go looking for it.
I don't know a whole lot of men that would. You have to definitely know that your girl is a thot.
I know five. I know five men. Yeah. That go looking for.
It's not tons. But if you know that your girl is out there, there is some that's gonna go looking. Yeah. They're gonna go looking. But I mean,
I just know myself. I can't handle.
Oh yeah, we can't handle.
I can't handle
the bitches. So I can only speak for me. I can't speak for these awful.
I'm speaking for them.
I can't. He might be able to take that better. Me, that is going to crush me to know that some other man has invaded my temple.
I'm just here to let y'all know women. Let me tell you something. Women have a vision.
I'm not gonna say. It doesn't go both ways.
But y'all seem like.
Let me say this.
It's okay.
Let me say
y'all don't get over it.
Okay, but we already said this is healthy. Okay, because they fussing. So we just gonna stop y'all.
Wait, Mike.
This is a selfish act
It's selfish
on our part.
When do y'all come out of that?
Let me finish. It's a selfish part. I
I was that guy.
You heard the bass in that voice? When y'all come out of
I
that?
can answer that question.
She was the fan right here. So let the hand was down like what?
I was that guy to always feel as though that men can't take it because we can't take the woman cheating because of the visual action, and we can't stand to see that. And it was a selfish act as a man to not be considerate of a woman's feelings because as much as it's visual for us, it's the same visual.
It's the same visual, yes.
So
It's not the same visual, but
yes,
It kind of
same visual.
Wait, you know why?
I see why you say it's not the same.
Not the
Same
same.
visual.
Wait, y'all, let Mike finish. Y'all gotta let
You know
Tito
why
finish.
it's not the same visual for us? Because we're not looking through their eyes.
You just thinking that some man like,
We not.
What? Yes. All day
We
long.
not looking through their eyes.
Waxing that
I'm going
ass.
with you.
We're not looking through their eyes to see that vision. You know what I'm saying? So every visual that you imagine your girl doing,
Oh,
it's
no.
reversed.
hey, think about that all the shit that you're doing to another girl, and that your woman look. Could you sit? Let me ask you this.
Well, I know I'm visual. I
No,
just want to
let
see
me-
how
Wait,
it's
let him
made.
finish. Let him finish. Let him finish. Let him finish. Y'all gonna get ejected from the panel.
Can you sit there and have your girl sitting right there while you smashing her?
Hell no.
Why? The visual don't mess with you.
It don't. Man, that's the
But why?
saddest part.
Why? So can you do that?
Mhm.
Why? Why you can't do that? Because what? Because it's her visual.
Yeah.
Which is the
And I was an
same.
avid believer of men. It's way tough for us because it's our visual. It's our visual.
I'll say it's not. I'll say it could be actually tougher for women to go through it
It's
because women, from my understanding of women, being raised by a single mother, from my understanding of women have sex with emotion. Men have sex with
Spur of the moment.
spur of the moment. It's convenience.
So now hold up.
What?
Nah, wait a minute.
What?
No, hold up.
Hold on.
So let me ask you this then. Women have sex with emotions, right?
Most of the time.
Most of the time.
Unless
No.
it's-
I would say about 95% of the time it's emotions.
Definitely.
All right, so let me ask you this though. And men have sex with just instinct. I'll say instinct, right? So
Okay.
now, we walking down the street. A woman got 10 men on that side. A man got 10 men on that side, right?
A man got 10.
I mean,
Hold
hold
on.
on.
A woman got 10 men.
No, I'm sorry.
Excuse Mike for the
A
last.
woman got 10 men.
Uh-huh.
You got 10 women.
Okay.
How many times a woman gonna have sex on that side?
10 out of 10 if she won.
No, if she won. But if her emotions kick in, how many times you gonna have them?
9 out of 10.
Huh?
None.
How many times you gonna have sex?
Oh,
10 out of 10.
Out of 10. So now you gotta sit there and listen. So each time we go down this line,
I'm where you at.
if we go down this line,
Mm-hmm.
so we gonna say, okay, I'm gonna have sex with this woman. She's not gonna have sex with that man. So now in turn she has to watch you. So how you gonna feel? And you're gonna have sex with these 10
I
women
agree. I
instinct
totally agree.
because you feel as though her visual don't matter. It's not as strong as your vision.
Yeah.
So now you gotta look at this shit like, damn, can you perform 10 times in front of your woman?
No.
Why? Because her vision.
Why not?
Because now you're seeing her vision.
Like, I don't want her to
And that's
see
kind of
what
how
I'm
you. That's kind of how.
So
men-
we have
how
as
we-
a man we have took the cop out and said that y'all man, cause y'all cheating somebody y'all like.
Yeah. That's
We
a cop
cheating
out.
anybody.
That's
the
our
cop
way.
out.
That's our way of rationalizing. And it's not right.
You don't make it right.
Hell no, it's not right.
So
It's
that's
selfish.
So now
Like Mike
that's take
said,
that's take
it's
for granted.
selfish.
That's not take for granted no more. That it's only visual for us because we never know the hurt that we put a woman through in that situation. Now, and then the question, don't think I forgot about you. Don't think I forgot. You said, well, when do we stop or when do we learn?
When you grow up.
Each person
when you consider it of your partner.
each person is their own individual. So I can't degrade Skull, Donnell, Will, or whomever. But at some point in time, as a man, you got to say,
Once she won't
I
cry.
can't do it. I can't keep doing it.
Once she cries, it's just when you go.
No, sometimes crying don't mean shit.
Sometimes crying don't mean shit.
I know sometimes it's
some men crying means I'm playing this game to the
Yeah.
motherfucking
Nah.
team.
But what
But
But
some people are.
even though
It makes a difference when that man grows up.
a lot of times a man would do shit on his own.
Yeah.
Because he don't want to incriminate his circle of friends around him, because if you incriminate your friends around you, you fucked up. And like, she mad at you, but nigga, she mad at them niggas too. Like,
boom, boom.
Oh, you do?
when it changed for
Oh,
me,
yeah.
so what happens is, as a man, like when you do your dirt and you do it by yourself, it's like, you know what, I did it. I'm gonna have to own up to it.
Shut up, JR. He said need like this. Because I'm listening to y'all and I'm like this. You put the emotion.
So it's like, at some point in time, as a man, pimp, like, and to be honest, you as a man have to surround yourself with certain kind of people. Because what happens is you can surround yourself with good people and you still do your dirt bit at the same time, but you're trying to exclude your friends because you don't want your friends to get in trouble with you. But at some point in time, you got to start, like, you know what? Even though you feel you're the alpha male, you got to start looking at your friends. And like, you know what? I need that support from them.
But for me, when it came full circle for me, I grew up around all women. I only had my father wasn't in my life at all. I had just my grandfather. He passed in '96. Okay, so I had my mother, my aunt, my cousins, all girls, everything. When it really changed for me is when I had my daughter. I could never see my daughter go through things I put women through in my past. That's when it said, you know what? I can't keep doing this while in relationships showing her the wrong way. I can't do that. Because she gonna think that's okay for a man to step out on her and this and that.
You really believe that?
What? Do I really do what?
That's what you said.
I believe it.
That's good.
But the thing is, that's why I've
that's
always
true,
say though. That's why I always stay single.
But you know that's not true, right?
As long as I'm single, I feel like I'm not doing nothing wrong.
I'm glad you did it, but you know that's not true though, right?
What's not true?
What's not true?
About that you changed because you don't want your daughter to see this and that.
I wouldn't want my daughter to go through that.
What's not
I mean,
She's
but
still
that,
gonna
but
make her own path though.
She gonna make her own path.
That's what I'm
I
saying.
understand all that, but
he's just saying that.
I'm just saying from my
he
point of
said
view,
that-
No, that's good though.
I want to show her that that's okay.
No, it's good though.
Yeah.
But at the same time,
She still
You know-
may go
you
through
know
it,
what
but
you
it's
gotta
not
do?
because she saw it from him.
right. But you gotta know, like, the best advice you always can do is live your life and understand that you will make a lot of mistakes. But one thing that you gotta understand that every mistake you make, you can always come to daddy. Because you know why? You would never make judgment or pass judgment when you own do it.
You will be the one that won't.
Like,
Everybody else might.
trust and believe that shit. I learned that shit the hard way. But all you can do is just say, hey, whatever decisions you make, daddy will be here regardless. Like I just tell my daughter all the time, when you grow up, you gonna have sex with a nigga. It's gonna happen. I'm not gonna be there. I can't take it for you.
right.
I can't take it for you. But remember this. When that dude when he finished, he might not like you no more. He might not like you no more. So when he finished, both dudes not gonna like you no more.
Yeah.
But one dude gonna love you for the rest of your life. Right. That's daddy. That's all it's gonna be.
But if you was to check the little dude,
Can't do that.
I know you say you can't, but if you was to check the little nigga, do you think to yourself like, damn, I'm just like this nigga?
You gonna push it to him.
But then you have to look at it as did somebody come and check you when you was messing with their door?
Whoa! Whoa!
That's how you have to look at it.
And you gotta think about it like this.
I'm just saying.
If you go and check him,
And Need Daddy was a reverend.
ain't gonna run game when you run in the door.
I've been there.
That's a lie.
Trust me, I've been
That's
there.
a
Come on, bruh.
And
Let's
I-
be
and
real.
I- and
How
I
many
never
games you
had sex
how many
with
games you ran a spike
Come
for?
on.
How many games you ran a spike for?
Thank you. I know how many games you have ran on
No,
something like that.
you ain't know back in your day. You wasn't smashing bras through text messages.
Come on, Skull.
Stop it,
Come
Scope.
on, Skull.
Scope, you was not smashing bras through text messages.
I didn't have to be their daddies. That's the thing. See, we got away from that. This ain't the 80s and 90s.
And that's
When you had to be the father before you could date the daughter.
Or not.
Oh yeah,
First of all, let me.
I got more game than Milton Bradley. I understand.
Let me just.
Go ahead.
Text messaging, phones, cameras.
Oh, yeah.
So what I'm saying is all of that has made it so easy.
That's something.
So easy to do everything because you, excuse my French, my mama not watching, you have already fucked the girl or the guy through the goddamn phone.
Yeah. Sexting pictures, yeah.
So it's all very different. In the back growing up, it didn't. Most families wasn't like mine, but any guy that took me out or wanted to date me when I was old enough, according to him, when I was old, they had to meet my dad.
They had to, right?
So there's no guy outside of Mike that didn't meet my dad because my relationship before Mike, he met my father.
Right.
And I was grown in my own house, and my father was like, I don't think shit. I mean, but let me tell you something though. Meeting my father, meeting my father did not stop that nigga from hurting me.
I can understand that, but at least he knew it was hell to pay.
Yeah, but what I'm telling you, it didn't happen. When he met my father explained. No, when he met my father explained to him very vividly, by the way,
right,
on how he felt about me and what he expected out of him.
Right.
And Rashid said just what he needed to say.
You name drop it?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
He name dropping. I don't know shit.
I have a question.
He was like, yes, sir. Gave him all that.
Right.
Yes, sir, and all of that stuff. And he still hurt me enough for that shit to still
Tosh
affect
wants
me.
somebody.
He did.
So,
Yes,
so
he
basically-
did.
so
Okay,
basically,
Tosh.
Janine, what you're telling me is there's no way for me to avoid that with my daughter.
No, what I'm saying
because
is,
of the consequences.
what I'm saying, what I'm telling you is, a nigga already got in his mind, and I'm calling him a nigga because only
That's fine.
ignorance
I'm good with
That's
that.
ignorant.
is
Right.
fine.
Yeah. Ignorant person.
He is going to do what he's going to do.
Regardless.
And my cousin is on here. She is my witness. I never thought, after Rashid met my father and after us having the relationship we had in the beginning, I would never have thought or thunk it on how he hurt me and the level of it. That's a whole nother story, though. I can write a book on that.
So as a father that has a daughter that's preteen and
She gonna say knees.
she's grown her.
She gonna say jeans. She ain't like it's raggedy
She's
ass.
developing.
Never,
faster than her
Natasha.
age. What do I do?
But that's
What
what.
advice
But
do you have
it
for me
goes
then?
back to what Mike said.
What you say?
Remember?
As a father that has a daughter that is preteen and she's growing faster than her age.
Okay.
Advice for me
Okay.
on that aspect.
Okay, I'm gonna give you
What?
advice. I'm gonna give you advice because I'm a girl that was that girl.
Okay.
Okay, at 10 years old, I was built like a house. Had no business having the body that I had. Right.
Okay.
My father gave me all the tools. Right, he gave me all the tools. When he met my ex, he told me after meeting him, I don't like him. You know what it did? It just made me go right to him. Oh, you don't like him? Oh, yeah, then that's what I did.
So what I'm getting from this now is to say I like him. I guess encourage this guy. Is that what I'm supposed to do to get you to go left?
No, you can't.
I don't know how I'm going to react,
Let me
and I'm
tell you
honestly
something.
afraid of my reaction. That's what I'm asking.
But let me tell
I'm afraid of what I'm going to do
Let
in
me
this
tell you
situation.
something. You cannot live her life. You have got to let her do what she's gonna do.
That was not
crazy.
I'm sorry, but it's the truth.
It ain't never gonna be what you want to hear.
And then she over here.
As a father,
That's not what I want to hear.
as a father,
You gonna get caught a high five.
with my own.
Y'all seen my
See
door.
what I'm saying? Say that.
You haven't seen my kid.
My kid get us free crabs with that ass.
She has a.
And you would. And
She's in her 20s now.
No, she has an
You couldn't tell me that when
ass.
she was at the top of the cheerleading pyramid. I want to
She has an ass that you probably think is fake. Honestly, and that's my daughter.
She just got a nice shape.
As a dad,
yes, please.
it's nothing
That's
I
what I
would
want.
Only thing I do is say, as I would tell niggas the same thing.
Just remember one thing, Princess. It ain't no way I can't get to. I'm always gonna be there. And if you can't handle the situation,
I tell her that.
just call me.
Tell her that.
But at the end of the day,
want to protect
you can't protect
her.
her.
I know it's hard.
Whoa,
There's only so much
wait,
you can do.
Whoa, what you gonna take it for?
I said you want to protect her.
Are you gonna take it for?
Nah, definitely.
No, they say
Exactly.
you want to protect
There's
her.
nothing you can do, dog. Only thing, you know, the best protection of your daughter is that you know that regardless of whatever mistake she made, talk to you. I'm gonna be there.
Wow. Okay, so why is the female gender so hard-headed when it comes to that? If I'm telling you, stay away from dudes like I used to be.
Whoa!
So,
Y'all get him. Hold up.
see, why I gotta do?
Why y'all men so fucking hard-headed when y'all teenagers doing dumb shit? Why?
Adults.
Why?
I'll
Let me tell you something.
I'll
Let
say
me
this
tell you
on my
something.
instance.
There you go.
On my instance.
Adults. Why y'all so damn adults?
And store rising.
There you go.
There
you go.
Grown men still act like
Right,
little boys.
adults.
No, I just feel like
Yeah.
females wanna they just gotta find
Bro,
out.
you know she shoot guns. Go watch that. You know she
Hey.
shoot
But
guns.
that's teenage. That's teenage experience because y'all just as hard-headed. You can.
I never said we weren't.
That's what I'm saying. So you can't say you that. Just say why teenagers
The
hard-headed.
bad, evil double standard is the men are allowed to do that. We're considered by you all
But just
as
because
a
you're allowed to do it, don't
dumb
mean
Neanderthal.
Okay, but
Don't
let me just say.
I think we just do dumb shit.
But let's be clear. Let's be clear on what I hate.
Hold up. But don't we do dumb shit?
We do. I just said
Now,
they really think we just dumb
but you know
Neanderthals.
what? I know other females feel the way I feel.
Okay.
I am so sick of that double standard bullshit. And that's the first thing that comes out of somebody's mouth. Why are there double standards when it's men and women? That is a bunch of bullshit. And people use it as a goddamn excuse. Everybody, male or female, has that thing in them that if they want to fuck up, they're going to fuck up. It's not a male doing it more than a female or whatever. That double standard shit went out the window in the motherfucking 90s. And people still using it. Oh, women do it and they call a hoe, but niggas do it and they call fly. No, we call y'all hoes.
Yeah.
Y'all hoes
Double
too.
standards are
Niggas are fox too. We don't. That double standard shit is for the birds because I don't use it. I don't say it's a double standard. No, because I know for a fact through my own Janine eyes that both men and women do bullshit.
I'm not denying.
There is no double standard. There is no double standard. It's just the way of the world.
Being accepted in society, double standard is still alive.
Yeah.
We as men are not gonna look at it as, oh, be a hoe. No,
Hey,
No, he the man.
a bunch of men like, man, what's up, man? Hey, well, if your son go out and say, I just did 3 girls a day, Dad.
But guess what?
But your daughter can't come home and say that.
At what point did you say fuck society?
That's what I was saying. Thank you, Mike. Because I was about to say, let me tell you something. Everybody, almost everybody, right now in society are fucking get-wits. So if a group of people start, if we started right now saying, fuck double standards, that shit don't exist, we gonna get 10 more people to say, yeah, fuck double standards. And then somebody else gonna say, oh yeah, you know what? Niggas said that shit 3 months ago. Fuck double standards. Everybody is get with. So if we start a trend of double standards just being some bullshit, the bottom line is, this is the bottom line. Everybody want to do dumb shit. The only thing that I have a problem with cheating is you don't have to have somebody else in your bullshit. If you want to be that person to just be out in the street, fucking be it. I'm not even mad at you, and I'm not going to call you a thought. I'm not going to call you nothing. You fucking grown. And you can do what the hell you want to do. My issue is don't bring me in that shit. Do that shit without me. Because that's not what I want to do. So don't make me a part of your shit. That's why that double standard, oh, men do it, they selfish. Fuck all that. Women do it because they selfish too. It's bullshit. It's bullshit. Like, just get out
out of it. Just get out of it and be. The only selfish act when someone cheats is because they don't want you to make another motherfucker happy. Because they already know this bitch got everything going for her. This man he's the bomb. I'm gonna go ahead and hold on to him and still do all this dirt. That's crazy. Men and women do it. I no longer say men are dogs or men cheat or men is that, because women do it. Like have a whole family at home and be doing what the hell they want to do. So it's both sides. It's both. It's not no. I just don't feel like I need to put so much in, because that was me at one time. I thought cheaters should die. Literally, just get your esophagus ripped out. Just like that.
Like that.
Push a nail in there. That junk out. But after experiences and growing up, I don't feel that way anymore. I just think that somebody should start a movement. Hey, just do a commercial. Hey, you want to cheat? You want to be out there doing all your stuff? Dump your girl. Dump your man. And do what you want to do. Just do what you want to do.
But then they wouldn't be classified as...
You said what?
They won't be cheaters.
They wouldn't be classified as cheaters.
Exactly. You're no longer labeled. You're no longer labeled. It's no more labeled.
It's about the selfishness, because you feel like that person that you're trying to hold on to is not going to stay and be a part of your BS. So you like, I don't want to lose this good man, but I still like Tom, Dick, and Harry.
And that's another. And that's another word that's bullshit. I love you, but I got it. That's a bullshit word. That's a bullshit word.
I would go even deeper than that. If I get with you, knowing that I can be with you, no offense, fellas, but you, it's more so like, what's my purpose of trying to commit myself to one person when I already know?
You want the plethora.
Right, I already know the plethora that I get. So to me, I feel like me being a cheater, going into this with this one person, I'm already giving you a disadvantage. You got a 7-1 chance. Basically, you give me 1 day a week, 7 days in a week, you got a 7-1 chance. You got Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Saturday. Why put yourself in that situation if that's what you know you're already going to do? If you're already single and you already have the access to the world, why am I going to come to you?
Cheating is not being selfish. Cheating is being arrogant. You're arrogant as hell.
I think it's a thrill.
No, you're no.
It's both.
Again, you using that double standard bullshit. It's a thrill. It's a thrill. It's a thrill. It's a thrill. Let me tell you something. No, I'm just telling you, so I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just saying, and you know I don't do that. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just saying, again, you're using all of society's reasons why people cheat, why men cheat. It's a thrill. Get your ass on a roller coaster.
Yeah, thank you.
It's
more shit you can do.
It's this, it's that. It's bullshit. It's all bullshit. That's what I'm telling you. It's bullshit. I'm sorry, y'all. I don't mean to be emotional, but cheating is bullshit.
And I totally understand.
It's selfish.
But bullshit loves to bullshit.
And that's fine. That's fine.
That's your relationship.
That's fine. But if you love me like you said, no, you know what? That's not what I'm gonna say. If you love me, you love me enough to let me go.
Yes.
Yes. You love me enough. You love me enough to let me go, especially when you know my personal feelings. I'm not talking about anybody. My personal feelings on cheating. Because the one thing about me is I communicate that shit. Cheating is some bullshit. If you're gonna do it, leave me alone. Just let them go.
One more
You gonna cheat?
I like that. Just leave me the fuck alone.
Just leave me alone. Let me cry for the loss on my relationship, but let me move the hell on.
Yeah, I agree.
Nick, I'm telling you, if you cheat, okay, and you get caught and you stop, awesome. But if you continuously cheat and you do all of that, you just fucking disrespect.
You have no respect for
It's a sickness.
What do you mean? Why?
To continue to hurt somebody?
You just said it was real.
I said they do it for the thrill.
For the thrill. So what I'm saying,
abortion is just gonna do bullshit. If they're bullshitting, they are. That's what they are.
Right, but at the same time, still.
How many times we call Amber Rose a thought? Cardi B. They own this shit.
I'm asking you.
So what you mad
for?
for?
Cardi B
She
has never cheated.
Right.
The dude that she was in jail.
Right, but
so why is she in that category? She even said, and every nigga that she has came across since her dude has been in jail has said, I ain't hit Cardi B, but she has kept the box to her man. She was faithful.
And I've gotten that bill.
So why
before.
she stop?
Me as been a single man, if I do most women, I'm getting treated like I'm cheating. I'm like, wait a minute. I'm single. I can date. I can do what you. They know. Oh yeah.
If they know,
But I'm just
hey, if they know,
I still get the same rap that
You know what? If they all know,
if they know,
that you just dealing with a bunch of women that can't handle the game.
Yeah, that's what that is. Yeah, they know. If they know, I'm on your side. So,
I shouldn't get that beat like I'm in a relationship.
nah, if they know and they with it.
But
if they
another
know,
thing,
yeah, I'm with
so
you.
wait a minute. Another thing, Sco, let me tell you something. I'm gonna tell you based on me. I'm just talking about me. If I was dating you and you told me that you was dating other women, guess what I'm gonna tell you? What? We ain't doing no girlfriend and boyfriend shit.
Right.
I don't want to go to the movies. I don't want to go eat.
That's
Nigga, bring McDonald's. We eat and fuck. That's it. That's
You
it.
gotta keep
Hey,
it
you know what?
It's not my fault. I'm from the bill.
No, fuck that.
No, that ain't what I was going. I was not going there.
That's some bullshit. That's some bullshit. That's some bullshit.
That's not what I was doing.
It's not my fault.
And if I'm just fucking you,
Right.
if I'm just fucking you, most likely you're not gonna be around the family.
No, you're not.
That's what I'm saying.
That's
This is
some
what I'm
But
saying, man.
they're saying at least they know where they're at.
A woman
At
don't
least she
give
know
a
where she
single
at.
woman
No,
relationship
right?
dick.
That's
Anyway,
it.
that's
That's
it.
it. Don't give a single woman relationship dick.
Time out. Time out. Time out. Time out. What is that?
What is that? You just made that up. You just made that up. No, wait,
No, you already talked
I'm sorry.
That shit was hot.
I'm about to tell y'all giving a single woman relationship dick
That shit
because
was hot.
we already talked about it. If you saw me and Becky text messages, shit, it would be sick in here. Let me tell you what relationship dick is. Relationship dick is not only are we going out, I don't know what we say, 3 times a week, 2 to 3 times a week. So now you courting me because now we hanging, we going out. That's that. Hold on, that's just a little bit. That's just a little bit.
There's more to it.
Second is, hey, what's up, Becky? What's up? What you doing? Oh, my family is having this cookout. You trying to go? Oh, it's Saturday. That's relationship dick. You not supposed to be chopping it up with the family at all.
No,
At all.
it's more so. Okay, you
Leave
know.
that alone.
Okay,
Oh,
okay.
Lord. Leave that alone.
Let me-
Oh,
let me-
Leave it alone. Leave it alone.
Okay.
Leave it alone.
I'm lost.
Okay.
Leave it alone.
Okay.
Help me understand this.
I don't have it.
It's giving you
I apparently don't do that. Let
relationship
me do this.
status.
Well, you
And
married.
doing things like
So
this
you
in a
right. You
relationship.
should.
I understand that. I
That's
understand
what
that.
it means.
Okay.
You giving me
You giving me
relationship
all the
status.
relationship shit, but you
single. But you still want me to
But you
have
still
when I
Oh.
So when I
Well,
start
then,
catching
I'm
feelings,
gonna say on that.
you telling me,
That's
oh,
a dumbass
I'm
nigga.
single.
Okay?
That nigga
Don't
stupid.
do that shit. We ain't in a relationship.
Let me tell you something.
Hey,
Let me tell you something.
That's a disconnect.
Let me tell you
Nah,
something.
that's a dumbass nigga.
Let me tell you something.
That's stupid.
We ain't going on.
That's a dumb
I'm
dude.
telling you from me.
I'm told
If you
People
are
do that.
telling me that me and you, when me and Mike first met,
Mhm.
we were just fucking straight up.
Okay.
jump on.
I came at night
Okay.
or in the morning. I don't need to meet none of your folks.
Right. Right.
None of your folks. He ain't know none of my folks.
Right. Okay.
We ate at his house. You hungry? All right, then let's go get something to eat.
Right.
From the carry out.
Right.
It was a sexuation.
Right.
Okay? that is keeping it. We don't have no time.
I'm with that. I'm with that right there.
All right.
That's what I know.
All right. And that was,
Hold on.
let me finish.
Hold on.
Let me finish. So let me finish. So I told him, you got kids and all that stuff. Hey, we just doing this. I don't want to meet your kids. Your kids at your house, I don't need to come through. None of that, right?
I didn't invite you.
Nah.
No, this is me in the beginning. So don't act like you wasn't scared of that. So when we moved and decided, I knew his friends.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like they would be there, but guess what? They was no. No, I don't mean. I'm saying you wasn't. Y'all was just his regulars, and I didn't give a shit what they thought. Right. So after that, months went by. Okay. Now, we doing a little more now. Okay, but we still don't have a title. We still don't have a label, but it's more. So now we going out. We doing relationship shit though. Mm-hmm. Then we go on a vacation together. Okay, well then, now we're in Vegas together. Okay, so now it changes, and then no, definitely can't go on no family.
You sit on that. You sit on that.
You can't go out and tell people.
No.
So if you gotta tell the opposite sex, that's your people. Automatic.
No, but we not saying that. We not saying that. If you go, we are talking about a ton of one-on-one action that's outside of us.
You right now. You're not on the story. I'm with you. We're not on the story. We building time, Janine. Go ahead, Janine. We building time.
You asked me to come to a family reunion. You showing me too much. That's what I'm saying. When you showing them
all back there,
that's still you giving
and talking about this not.
Yeah,
and you can't say this not more. That's where you going with this, Janine?
No.
That's why you not getting.
Okay, so let me. Stop. I'm gonna just end. Let's be clear on this. I have a question for you, a single man.
Yes. What's that?
Do you call any of your females to find out where they at, what they doing?
To find out?
Man, that's not.
Yes or no question.
Don't answer my question with a question.
Yes or no?
No.
Do you?
I usually do like a WYD, like what you doing?
That's
You